Yo, yo, let me know if this is coming in clear or what, because I know sometimes it don't come in too clear. Let me see how it sounds in my headset. What up, Rock? Oh yeah, it sounds decent, I guess. It sounds. Let me know if this thing is crackling or if it's pretty clean. Let me know what you got out there. Because like I said, I can't hear from you guys ends. So if you say, hey Jeff, it's kind of crackling, I can back out of it, come back in, should fix itself. StreamYard does that every once in a while. But yeah, man. Hey, we've been out today. You know, the other night we were all out doing our hum rides and our private rides, and I got a couple of them set up tomorrow. I got to do one early morning airport, then I got a late afternoon airport after my dentist appointment. Back to that again, man. Back into that. So hopefully, you know, I know, and it's been like record number of days over 110 degrees or something like that in Arizona. So a lot of people are trying to get outside, but that heat just won't let up, man. It just won't let up. And I got a couple of jobs to do around here. I got a transmission job to do for one of my neighbors, and I keep waiting for it to be nice out so I can at least drain this thing and get it moving for him. Because I'm like, come on, man. But that heat will not let up. So in the meantime, I just been kind of kicking back, relaxing. I've been hanging out on TikTok more, building that account up over there, and having a little fun with what they do on TikTok. What they do on TikTok is different from what we do over here. So I'm kind of grabbing some of that stuff from over there, bringing it over here, because I got an idea. I'm gonna try to get more riders to come to the channel instead of just getting drivers over here. Get more riders over here. It's gonna be pretty dope. What up, say go Cowboys? I know DoorDash Rick said go Cowboys. And I know a lot of people are probably watching the games right now. That is football season once again, man. We got college kids is out there playing. What up, DoorDash Rick? My man Will Lee down at Texas A&M got a first interception of his Aggie career. That's my man Will's son right there. And they had him all over Instagram. So they put him all over Instagram. He got an interception in a big game today or yesterday, and everybody was like, it was crazy. But everybody knew this kid was going to do well in college. He was at K-State for a while. He was jamming at K-State. And I mean, this is one of those kids that, I grew up with his dad. We all went to Kirkwood and everything like that. And then, and even when I lived back in St. Louis for a little while, he was one of the kids that I would take to and from like football practice, basketball practice, stuff like that. And now he's down at Texas A&M playing, and he got, one of the big interceptions. So the Aggies had him all over Instagram. He was happy about that shit. I was like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. It's funny to look and see, we all had college careers, and now we're looking at our kids playing college on national TV and stuff like that. And it's like, man, that's crazy to look and say, this little shithead kid right here used to raid the refrigerator, taking everybody, and now he's on on the screen. Number 26, Will Lee III. That's my man right there. He's out there doing it. So congratulations, man. I knew you was gonna do well because we was talking about your games because you jammed at K-State. You jammed, and we were like, you know what? This is about to be it right here. He's about to turn it on right now. And Texas is more his style anyway. So he's out there jamming at Texas A&M. So congratulations, my man. I know Will, he's a proud dad. He always posting about his son and everything, man. Stay proud, man. Your kid's doing amazing, man. Your kid's doing great. But in the meantime, we're having fun. You know what I'm saying? We was out, all of us, about 15, 20 of us was out the other night. We was all set up downtown on 3rd and Monroe. And, Hum is making a splash out here. So Hum sponsored an event. It was one of the Latino Heritage Award ceremonies and stuff like that. Huge ceremony, huge event. And they had Hum on the 100-foot LED screen. They had the Hum logo up there. They sponsored the whole event. So they told everybody, when you leave, make sure, download the app, get rest. So we were doing rides for Hum, SUV, sedan, whatever it took. We were just doing rides. I mean, it was crazy. Mile and a half, $20. I took this other couple just north, like a mile, $13. It was all like little short trips. Like all of them was like $12, and they'll here, man, just here's 20. Here's cool. Appreciate that, man. No problem. And they wasn't really on the app, so it was all cash transactions. So it was pretty cool. We were setting up those manual rides just to get them to the restaurants they were going to as they were leaving the event. So, the CEO for Hum, Chris, he was down there. Anthony was down there. Eddie was down there. The directors and all that. Everybody. I mean, we had it. Juan Vargas came through. Dog came through. Everybody came through. It was a pretty cool event. What's up, Miss Rideshare Lisa? So yeah, so that's kind of how our weekend went. And like I said, I was just doing private rides because me, I'm more or less trying to get myself to not deal with these little $3, $4 rides all day. I'm not doing that. We're making way too much money for these apps, and these apps are looking at getting us off the apps. They're bringing in AVs. We got, every corner is 4 or 5 Waymos at every corner. I can, and even when I'm out running errands, I'm driving down the street, just Waymo this way, Waymo that way. They're doing everything they can to use the money we generate to fund getting ourselves off the road. This is how sad it is. Anytime, all the money we're earning, they're using it against us to get rid of us. That's how crazy this is. And I tell riders all the time, say, just work delivering. Oh, good luck out there, lady. Get that money, delivering packages. Get it. And I tell a lot of riders that I talk to, and that's why I want to bring more riders to the channel. So you kind of see my content changing up a little bit. So it's going to kind of go through a fluctuation in the algorithm right now, but I need to change it and I'm cool with the views I get. I'm cool. Videos get 3,000, 4,000 views, 5,000. Some of them get like 30,000, whatever. But if I really want to get into the exactly 11,000 followers, I'm telling you, if I really want to get into the 100,000 views per video, 200,000, because some of my videos on TikTok, 500,000 views, 500,000. I got videos 500,000, 300,000, 60,000, 75,000, 90,000, 13, everything I touch over there. And I'm like, it's because it's a different crowd. It's people who are not so focused on driving a car for an app, but more people who are online doing things. These are the people I want to talk to, so they can use us as private drivers. Follow me now. So what I want to do is change the algorithm to get me to where they are. So my videos may not hit a lot of you guys as drivers. You may have to come to my channel to check to see if I posted content because of the way the algorithm is set, the hashtags are set, things like that. YouTube may not even let you know I posted a video because of the variation I'm going through. So just got to sometime come to the homepage, look at my recently uploaded. I put everything in recently uploaded, and you see what days it is. Like if I uploaded it today or yesterday or the day before, you'll know if you watch it or not. But in order for me to reach, the 100,000 views, the 200,000 views, I've got to come out of my shell of only being rideshare. I've got to come out of that shell and start creating a new shell so I can bring people into our world. I got to leave our world, go out, bring them over into the private drivers the world. My man Dom today hit me up. Dom found a guy and his daughter, been driving him around all weekend. This dude making $300-400. Dude owns a construction company out there. He's just making off one family. And the guy even told Dom, like I was telling Dom the same thing, like all these videos. Dom said, man, this guy told me I'm not charging him enough. Dead serious. That's what Dom, he says, man, he told me I'm not charging him enough. I need to charge more. And then he'll just tip me on top of that. I'm telling y'all, people want to pay us. They want to pay us. They don't want to pay the app. The man is telling Dom, you're not charging me enough. For the nice of a car you got, the rides we're doing and stuff like that, you're just not charging me enough. He's overpaying Dom just so Dom gets it right. And this is what I tell people. When you find good clients out there, you find good people out there, this is how it's going to feel. It's going to feel like that. A lot of people don't understand it. We're doing rides out there, 4 or 5 mile rides. $20, $30 cash, 20-mile rides, $80. This is what it feels like when you start migrating away from rideshare into your own value. It's going to feel like that. And it's going to be abrupt at first because you need to learn what you can charge people, what you can't, if you're undercharging, if you're overcharging. If you're overcharging, they'll let you know. They'll tell you right off the bat. Usually I pay Uber about $100 for this, man. So, 120 seems kind of excessive. Okay, then let's do it for like 100, 90 to 100 bucks. Cool. I could do that. And a lot of times it's just leaving the airport and driving across town, seeing what the other night the apps were charging. I think it was $75 to go from downtown Phoenix all the way to Santan Valley. Because we were running the apps as we were downtown. $75. This lady said, well, we just paid $75. I gave her my card and I said, well, I drive the black SUV. I said, honestly, I kept it real with the lady. I said, I do these rides. I've done about 2 or 3 of them, but I charge about $100 and $130 a piece for those. I said, I got that black, and I pointed, I said, that's my black SUV across the street. And they was going some little small car, $75. It was like an Uber X ride. And she was like, oh, okay, they were just charging like 75. I'm like, well, Uber X is about 75. I said, but you guys want like a different vehicle. If you got a party of, 4, 5, 6, 7, this is what you'll be wanting to ride. So I guess she's, oh, thank you. And the girl was like, can I have your card too? So I gave the other girl my card too. But this is how we price ourselves and how we talk to people out there in the streets. And I'm getting to the point where I want to now be online recruiting people who are riders to potentially see what we're doing on this channel. So I've got to branch out a little differently. What up, young boy, my brother? So I got to branch out a little differently. But it's working though, man. I'm telling you, I told y'all we was going to do some different things with this channel. I said, hey, this channel's going to be doing some different things in 2024. We're going to be making different moves. And it's cool because I'm starting to understand how some of these social media platforms are interacting with each other. And if I don't respect that interaction and pull people who just want to see information and are more inquisitive to see what else is going on, that's how we pull them into our world. And we show them, you guys are getting gouged by these apps. You guys are getting played every time you're using Uber and Lyft. That's why Lyft has that, pick your price or whatever they got going on, lock your price in, because they knew they were screwing people over. They knew it. And we've been telling people they've been screwing people over. So what do they do? Throw a program on it. Well, you can lock a lower price in. Yeah, because you've been gouging these people. Now you want to tell them if you pay X amount of dollars every month, we'll let you lock a price in. And all that's going to do is pay the driver less. Whatever driver takes that trip, he might end up getting less on that trip. And they'll find a pigeon to do it. They'll find a pigeon out there that'll be, oh man, I'm gonna take that ride, $11, I'll do it. And I was showing them what they were paying the other night. I was like, dude, look at these rides. $19 to go north. These are rides, and I mean it's way far. I'm like, I charge $70 for those rides, and they're like $19. But these people are paying $40, $50 for these rides on UberX, on Lyft Basic. They're paying $40, $50. I got the black SUV and I charge like $70 for it. They probably charge over $100 for the same rides on black SUV. And I'm like, there's no way we can do these rides, man. Not for $19 to go that far, because you got to also come back if you don't live up that way. So you're driving 26 miles north for $19, like 40 minutes, $19. Like, no, we don't drive like that. No. We're independent contractors. We say how much we want an hour. So you got a lot of people trapped in 20, 30 an hour ranges, dollar an hour ranges all the time. You got to work like 80 hours a week. You got to work like 80 hours a week. If you're making $30 an hour and you work 80 hours, you'll make two G's a week. Yeah, you'll make, but you're also on the apps all day, every day, something that we're not. I mean, I was sitting in the house the other day. I got a black ping for what, $50 at the Filibertos around the corner to take somebody up to Phoenix. So I grabbed them. And because the 143 was jammed up, I had to go around, ended up getting 57. Still no tip came through. They probably tipped me and Lyft stole a tip, whatever. They pay like $80 something for the ride, and I got 57 out of the 80 something. So, oh yeah, Jonah, you got to do that, man. Screenshot. And I was actually going to convert that ride. But when I got there, the guys, had beer cans and stuff. Saying, oh man, it's okay if we drink beer. I was like, oh, it's cool, man. No problem, man. Gave them my cards and everything. And it was like, oh man, we always looking for a driver, bro. I said, oh, cool, man. So y'all can use me. Say, y'all need a ride next time. And they were out all night in Gilbert, in Chandler and Gilbert. I said, just call me up. Just hit me up, man. So I'll come find out where you guys are. And say, okay, thank you, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. That's how we do business over here. Exactly. We don't get paid by the hour. We're a business. And there's a lot of drivers out there. And my homegirl, Christy, cracked me up. So Christy sent me this link of this guy. I think some of you guys know him, man. This dude's an idiot. He's the dude that got carjacked. This is the dude that got carjacked on YouTube while he was live streaming or some shit like that. Or yeah, I think he was either live streaming or making a video, and he got carjacked because his head ain't on a swivel. He's an airhead. His name's like Chicago rideshare guy, or Chicago rideshare hustler or master or some shit like that. But he was trying to talk shit about me on the channel. Everybody's like, hey, he's trying to talk shit about you. He was like, yeah, Jeff, that dude been driving like 3 years. I laughed. I didn't even tell him how long I've been driving. I don't want him to know how long I've been driving, but it definitely ain't no fucking 3 years. I was like, dude, he's funny. He's funny. Well, he's only been driving for 3 years. He don't know what he doing. He just complains all the time. He calls us ants. I don't even use the word ants. I'm like, who the fuck is he talking about? He was like, some big black guy in Arizona. He calls us ants. I said, no, motherfucker, I call y'all pigeons. What up, Dom? I was just talking about you, brother. But that dude, and he got, y'all know me. I tell everybody, hey, go out there, check out channels. Make sure you're looking at channels to see, some strategies in certain cities might work in your city. What up, Jamil? So if you use somebody's strategy, it just might work in your city. Could be. And y'all know I got tons of videos on my channel about taking short rides with Surge added to it. Because I was doing 2-3 mile rides for $23. I have a $20 Surge. I'll take a 2-3 mile ride. Get $23. The people say, man, we only pay like $6 for this. I'm like, yeah, I had a $20 Surge. Otherwise, I wouldn't have took it. And I put all that shit in videos all the time. But this guy, He's out there getting carjacked and shit, telling people don't watch this channel. He said that not to watch my channel. He said, don't go watch his channel. He don't know what he's talking about. Come watch my channel. This is how you can tell when a YouTuber is struggling. When a YouTuber is struggling because his content fucking sucks. He's driving around in a busted ass minivan with bald fucking tires, smoking cigarettes all day, telling people not to watch my channel, to come watch his channel. I'm like, what? I'm like, who does that? I'm like, nobody tells people not to watch somebody else's channel. That's how you can tell he's a struggling ass wannabe fucking YouTuber. That's 1996 mentality. I'm like, dude, I'll tell people, go watch every channel. It's cool. It's cool. He's, oh, don't go watch Jeff's channel. Jeff don't know what he's talking about. He don't even let his screen record run forever. I'm like, no, I don't. Because I'm half the time I'm converting all these fucking rides. I'm talking to people. I don't want to get people's accounts in trouble. It's got people's names on this shit, addresses and shit like that. Dude, I'm not an idiot. See, that's how he got fucking carjacked. He's stupid. That's why his ass got carjacked. He don't pay attention to shit like that. You can't just keep screen recording running and put that shit on YouTube on a public platform with people's names and addresses, their voices and everything, what they're saying. You fuck around and get them in trouble with Lyft and Uber. I don't want to get nobody in trouble. If I convert somebody and I don't tell nobody, that's on me. You'll find out later when you see the square. But this idiot right here, yeah, he don't even keep screen recording everything. He should be screen recording everything. No. It's that Chicago rideshare master dude or whatever the fuck he calls himself. I'm like, bro, you got carjacked in your own fucking city, sitting next to a fucking dumpster in a minivan smoking a fucking cigarette. You're an idiot. Who the fuck carjacks a minivan for first thing? Like, you ain't no luxury fucking car. You a goddamn minivan with bald tires. You so stupid. You don't even say, I need to go to a lit up area to smoke my cigarette and do whatever the fuck I'm gonna do. You park next to a fucking dumpster. I'm like, bro, you a fucking idiot. Ain't got the nerve of, yeah, Jeff, yeah, I don't watch him no more. I used to watch him. And see, he used to watch me. Apparently, he used to watch me. Then he decided he can run it better than me. So he started copying my shit. He started screen recording like I do. He never screen recorded till he saw my channel. Now he started screen recording, thinking, oh, I could do it better than Jeff. I can do it better than Jeff. In the process of him doing that, he got fucking carjacked. Have you ever seen me get carjacked? No. But he's telling everybody, don't watch Jeff. Watch me. Jeff's stupid. He don't even know how to do rideshare. He talks about making $400 a week on apps. Yeah, but I'm not telling you how much I make on Square, how much I got on Cash App, how much my Venmo hitting for. You just see what's on it. If I can survive without using the fucking apps, that's the key to all of us. Surviving without the apps is the key to doing successful business. If you got to rely on these apps 24/7 and these apps deactivate your ass, you're stuck. You have no way. They control your earning potential. They control your life. They already said in their addendums, they can deactivate you for no reason at all. They don't need a reason. So when his raggedy ass is sitting online telling people, yeah, stay on the app, stay on the app. But yet the apps are saying we can deactivate you for no reason at all. I'm sorry, if you dealing with a business like that, you better have your ducks in a row. If you're relying on that shit to pay your bills, but like I said, he's the type of guy. I made a video not too long ago that said, you know, yeah, he sound like a fucking hater. Exactly. That's what he is, a hater. And I made a video not too long ago saying there are some people who ain't even equipped to work fucking W-2s. They stuck in rideshare. He's the type. That's the one I'm talking about. This type of guy. He's the type. This motherfucker, I'll be making, he said something about, the 300. Oh, we 3,000 over here. We ain't no 300. We 3,000. We want $3,000. We ain't no 300. Bro, you in a fucking minivan. Relax. Trust me. Relax. I mean, your motherfucking spare is up on the back of your fucking gas tank. You're in a minivan. Fucking relax. You got pot and soil and shit in the back of your car, probably. Relax. You ain't three shit. Trust me on that one. This motherfucker smoking in the car. You probably blow that fucking van up smoking all them goddamn cigarettes, and he's on video doing that shit. People like him don't get private clients. You can't run around with a cancer stick hanging out your fucking mouth talking about, yeah, you want me to be your private driver? No, bitch, I don't want secondhand cancer. Fuck you. Just drop me the fuck off. Motherfucker van doors probably broke on one side, not the other one. That's why his ass got carjacked, got stuck in his own fucking van. He's like, don't fuck with me. Exactly. I just stay in my lane. I don't care about anybody else. Exactly. Exactly. We don't care what other people do. So it's like, and this motherfucker want to sit up there and talk shit. Then he got, I don't want to fuck up my live stream talking about him. He ain't nobody. Like, dog, you should have never said my name. Because Christy was like, hey, you guys, Christy was like, hey, the 300, this and that. And he was like, oh, I know about the 300. I know about Jeff. I used to watch his stuff. He don't really talk about nothing. He's this, and he don't even have no money. And he's got all these cars and he don't have no money. He only been driving for like 3 years. He don't even know what he's doing. He's new to this. I'm listening to this dude. I'm like, you fucking copycat minivan driving, smoking motherfucker. It's like, you have no idea who I am. For real. You really don't. You really don't. Man, this is some hate comments. If you block me, I'll super streaming the Olympics. Just kidding. Exactly. Man, I'll be laughing, man. I'll be laughing at motherfuckers. Because the thing is, these are struggling YouTubers, man. They struggle. Don't nobody watch his shit. Nobody care about his ragged ass fucking lifestyle. Listening to him, you're going to end up not on this channel. We talk about safety. Shit, I got videos showing police lights on my fucking shit. People say, Jeff, why you put police lights on your car? I say, because if somebody fuck with me, I'm going to hit these police lights. Then the police going to come. My point, motherfucker. Everybody know I got police lights on my cars. You fuck with me, I'm going to hit the police lights. And everybody around going to stop because they're going to think it's the police. And if the police see me with the police lights on, of course they going to show the fuck up. We keep our head. I'm from the streets. I know how the streets operate. This motherfucker riding around trying to tell people, don't watch his channel, watch mine. Because I'm 100 with mine. I know what I'm doing. Come watch me. Struggling YouTubers. That's 1996 mentality. Struggling fucking YouTubers. And then he turned around and get fucking carjacked. So everybody sees the Barney Fife level motherfucking pigeon he is. You live streaming, looking at the camera, fucking around, driving around, smoking cigarettes and shit, parking by a dumpster. Then you get run the fuck up on and get carjacked. So I got a little bitch in the car. Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't got nothing, man. I ain't got nothing on me, man. You fucking idiot. It's like any driver out here knows, don't park your car next to a fucking dumpster because you can't go forward. We all know if you're going to sit there and scout for rides, take your ass to a gas station, take your ass on where it's lit up. People watching your channel know exactly not to fucking do. Don't be nothing like you. I tell you that much. You will never see me stop next to a fucking dump. Yeah, I'm going to sit right here and I'm going to stream and I'm going to get on YouTube. Yeah, get fucking carjacked. Like, get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, exactly. Then you start doing rideshare and private rides. But how you attain your cars in the house is none of my business. Exactly. And like I said, and I was one of the smart ones that bought early. I bought my house a long time ago. So motherfucking banks, anybody look at me and they go, this motherfucker got a lot of equity. He's sitting on a lot. I'm sitting on a fucking gold mine, a goddamn oil field right now. So for this motherfucker to talk about he ain't got nothing in the bank, bro, sometimes you don't have to have a fucking dime in the bank. I can walk onto any dealership lot I want to and be like, I want that car. No money down. Give me the fucking keys. Call my bank. They gon' okay it. That's power. This motherfucker riding around probably putting money down on a minivan. The minivan costs $5,000. How the fuck you gonna put down $7,000 on a $5,000 piece of shit? Your van only costs $5,000, but see, your credit's so fucked up, they make you pay more. Oh man, you got to put 7 G's down. But the van only costs $5,000, man. Your credit way fucked up, dog. You need to put 7 G's down. But it's only a $5,000 van. I'm sorry, Chicago hustling master motherfucking dusty busty motherfucker. Put down 7. It's like shit. Exactly. And then his motherfucking ass, he got nerve to ride around. He gonna ride around. Talk about, oh yeah, well, they call me. He said we call them ants. We don't even use ants over here. Yeah, call us ants because we take 3-mile rides and we be taking like little rides. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I leave those rides for people like you. That's what it is. I leave those rides for people like you. Because me, I'll do the same fucking ride you do and get a 20 spot for it. You doing the shit for $3.62, $2.62. Me and you ain't the same. Motherfucker walk up to my car. When I was cruising through Scottsdale, motherfucker walked up to my car. What do you say? Hey, man, $25. I'm just right around the corner, man. Bet. They probably walk up to your motherfucking minivan and be like, bro, I wouldn't trust you with my kids in this motherfucker. I know it. Roger at a beef sec. I'm telling you, man. And when this motherfucker gonna sit them try to talk shit about me on this ragged ass live stream, I'm like, dude, the only reason why people look at your live stream or was listening to it to say, man, he's talking shit about Jeff. Go listen to him. He's trying to talk shit about Jeff. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with Jeff. You don't want to do that. Say, because like I said, yeah, 20 exactly. I was telling them, Dom, about the guy you picked up over the weekend, a guy and his daughter. And now that's your private. He's like over like highway, San Diego highway company or some shit like construction company. Paid you up all fucking weekend. Paid you up. And see, it's people like you. We drive the same. You look on our apps, you see zeros on our apps, but you look in our pockets, you look in our bank accounts. Motherfuckers be like, I tell you, I'll show you right now. I'll show you my app. Oh shit, I got cash in my pocket. Motherfucker gave me $2 tip. But I'll pull up my app. And this is money. Like I said, I can tell the money that I haven't even counted yet because it's all still folded up because I only unfold it once I've counted it. So that's 20, 6, 7. Yeah, so somebody gave me like a $30 tip. So this was like a $30 cash for something. They gave me $30 in cash for something. I don't know what it was. But then this is all the money I've already counted already. But people like him, you know, for him to make this much money, it would take him like all fucking day. It takes us like 2 hours and we're done. And he actually had the nerve to sit on his ragged ass fucking channel. Oh yeah, his app shows that he was only online for 3 hours, but he was out for like 12 hours. What? Motherfucker, you don't know me. Anybody who knows me knows I do not leave my house for no 12 hours. Motherfucker, I got 4 dogs. How the fuck am I gonna leave my house for 12 hours? I got 4 fucking dogs here. I leave my house for 2-3 hours, maybe 4 max. You ain't gonna catch me outside for no 12 hours. You think I'm gonna let my dogs tear this motherfucking house up? You got your fucking mind. Yeah, exactly, man. There you go, brother. There you go. Hit it up every day. Yeah, this dude, yeah, he be lying saying he only worked for like 2 hours and he really be out there for 12 hours. Listen, this motherfucker lives in Chicago. He don't even live in Arizona, but he knows what I'm doing apparently. Telling people on his live stream, yeah, he be out there for 12 hours. He be gone for 12 hours. Bro, I would come back, dog food would be all over the fucking place. Water be spilled. My walls will probably be chewed the fuck up. A dog probably escape. Who the fuck knows? Did he ever get his car back? I don't even know. So I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, bro, you have no idea who the fuck I am. And that's why, you know, he said on his channel he's trying to get people to look at his shit. That's what it is. Trying to talk shit about somebody because we all used to have about the same amount of subs. He's got about 2,000 subs. We all had the same amount. Everybody had the same amount. Why do I have 11,000 and he's got 2? He's fucking struggling. His shit sucks. He's a fucking copycat and people know it. They look at his live streams, see his screen recordings, listen to how he talks, and they go, oh, you're just trying to copy somebody else that's already doing this shit. That's why I stopped doing screen recording because I'm doing too many private rides. I can't sit there all day getting all these people in fucking trouble. If I'm gonna sit there and record people's names, addresses, the time they hitting up, the cancels I'm doing, I can't do that shit all fucking day. Fuck that. Yeah, exactly. It's like, man, now what happened with rideshare Lisa? She said something. Yeah, I don't know what he said. It's Chicago. Man, this dude, he's fucking crazy, man. This dude, he a straight up fucking trip. And this month, yeah, he's like, yeah, I'll make way more money than Jeff. I'll make way more money than Jeff. I'm like, for real? Cool. What you want? You want a cookie? What the fuck you want? I'll make way more money than Jeff. You probably do. Then you probably don't. Does I give a fuck? No. Because your potential versus my potential is 2 totally different fucking worlds. I have a plate in front of me of a lot of fucking projects. I got cars being dropped off every day that need work. I can make $1,000 a day, not even leaving my fucking house, working on his car. While I'm making $1,000 a day working on his car, I got YouTube running, making money. While YouTube's making money, they just fucking monetize my TikTok. Now my TikTok's making fucking money. While that's making money, the equity in my house is going up. While that's going up, the investments I got sitting over in my Robinhood account is going. Dude, I got a bigger fucking plate than you got. All you do is ride around in a dusty fucking minivan smoking cigarettes. That's as far as you go. I make way more money in jail. I'll be fucking killing him. I'm 3,000. Okay. All right. Yeah, exactly. It's like, and I told him, I said, motherfucker, you ain't the IRS. Why the fuck do I got to report what I make to you? Like I'm going to sit and tell you what I make every day. You ain't the fucking IRS. You a Chicago fucking minivan hustler. That's what you is. You ain't the fucking IRS. Like I'm supposed to sit around and prove to you, hey, this is what I make every day. You ain't the fucking IRS. Bro, get up out of my face with that shit. Grow up. That's why your ass got carjacked. You don't know how to read the room. Use your fucking brain. Anybody putting 100% of their income on their YouTube channels don't even need to file a fucking tax return. All they got to do is come to your YouTube channel and say, we know exactly how much you made because we've seen every week, every dime, every dollar. You ain't even got to file a tax return. Yeah, that's how idiotic this motherfucker is. That's how idiotic he is. He sit there, oh yeah, I'm gonna put all my income for everybody to see. Bro, we're adults. Don't nobody need, if you feel little and you feel that you need to do that to feel bigger, I get it. Trust me, I get it. If you want to just prove something, that's cool. If you want to prove you proved it. But who the fuck is sitting there putting 100% of every dime they make on the internet on videos just because some raggedy motherfucker in a minivan says they should? Motherfucker, nobody know you. Like, I'm gonna listen to you. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing this so I can appease him. Motherfucker, I don't even know you. Like, I don't even smoke cigarettes. I don't even fuck with people like you. It's like, you sit around all fucking day. Yeah, Jeff, you want to ride my shit? No, I want to ride in your shit. Your shit stank. Fuck that. So I'm surprised motherfuckers ain't gave you lower stars. Probably. I don't even know what your star is. I have no idea. Got the nerve to talk about his fucking minivan. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. Oh yeah, I'm on TikTok, but I guess you can pull it up under Mic Drop, but you might be able to put it up under Uber G Bay because it's both names at the same time. I don't even know how I did that. I don't know how it says at Uber G Bay, but then the channel was Mic Drop Barbecue. I did something screwy. I have no idea what I did. I leave that shit alone. But I'm starting to figure out, how things are on like both platforms and stuff like that. This is pretty cool, actually. So hopefully, like I said, my plan works and I can get more riders to come over and see what us drivers do, how we're trying to go private. So when they do talk to one of us, when they do, like Dom's got somebody get in the car, hey man, can you do this ride? $75 cool. 75 is cool. Let's do it for 75. Bet. Let's go. And that's how we do it. People like this $3 motherfucker, we don't fuck with him. I take them little $3 rides. That's money. I take them $4 rides. That's money. Yeah, when you get a flat and bust your motherfucking tie rods and all your shit is all fucked up. And then this is some funny shit he said on that thing. He was like, oh yeah, all he talk about is car repairs. Motherfucker, I'm a mechanic. What do you think? It's like, I own my own shop. I sold my shop. I moved out here. I kind of still do it a little bit, this and that, but I do it at home or whatever. It's like, what the fuck I know how car repairs go because I don't deal with just my car. I deal with everybody's fucking car. So I know all the avenues of how people fuck cars up. I know everything. I know bearings, ball joints. I know everything. Fucking alternators, water pumps. I know everything. So to sit up there and this motherfucker riding around in a fucking minivan, we don't have no car repairs. We don't got car repairs. I'm like, bruh, in rideshare, there is this thing called car repairs. You got to replace tires. We're running these cars balls to the wall. You got to get oil changes. You got to change the thermostat before your engine overheat. And when your engine overheat, you fucking blow out your head gasket. So just change out the thermostat every year. It's only $13 fucking dollars. I'd rather spend $13 a year than trying to rebuild my engine. That's why I got 258,000 miles on my car, 225,000 over here, 119,000 to beam, 90,000. I can run these cars forever because I don't blow shit up. I'm a maintainer. I maintain my shit. So I don't sit there and say, it's Seeker's channel. Don't kid yourself. I know a Seeker done took over my damn TikTok. That fucking crazy dog. I got more views than Seeker got. So I can still take credit for that. I got more views than Seeker. Seeker's going to catch me though. Man. But this idiot, like I said, he's telling people, yeah, come watch my channel. Don't watch Jeff's channel. He don't even talk about rideshare. He don't know what he's talking about. He's just a complainer. He just this and that. Come watch my channel. My channel's the real channel. And I'm like, bro, you struggling? You struggling that bad? Where we as YouTubers go around telling each other to watch each other's channel, and we even host people's channel. Like, I don't even watch his shit on my channel because he might copyright my shit if I pull his channel up. I'm a copyright flag your whole live stream. He's one of them kind of fucking haters. So I wouldn't even have his shit on mine. But it's like, you so fucking 1985 with the way you operating. You brand new to YouTube, don't know shit about driving. You're getting carjacked in your fucking minivans and shit like that. Bruh, you're all over the place. You're all over the place. Get it together over there, motherfucker. Get it together. Because when you're trying to lash out at somebody like me, oh, you don't want to fuck with me. Trust me, you don't want to fuck with me. Because I'm not one of them guys that's going to sit here and be like, oh, I'll be nice. Man, fuck you. I don't know you. Go buy you another pack of Newports, motherfucker. I don't know you. I don't know shit about you. Some Chicago rideshare master fucking dude who was trying to talk shit about me on a live stream. All because Chris was like, hey, what's up, y'all? We the 300. Somebody was like, who's that? Is that like Jeff? And oh, I don't like Jeff. I don't watch Jeff. Motherfucker, you could have just kept moving. You ain't have to say shit about me. But once you start talking shit about me, of course, my people going to let me know. Jeff, it's some motherfucker talking shit about you. I could have been like, I ain't worried about him. I ain't worried. But I think he's a fucking joke. A joke enough to give me some content. So I'm like, this dusty motherfucker right here got carjacked smoking a cigarette and got the nerve to talk about, I know how to do rideshare. Listen to me. If you want to get carjacked, watch that motherfucker. He does everything that we say don't do, and the shit happens to him. Everything we've said on this channel. I've had safety shit on this channel for years. I've been driving on this channel for years. He thinks I only been in for 3 years. Whatever. Let him think what he want to think. Pain. I just told you, motherfucker. I just told you. Chicago rideshare. That dude. Chicago rideshare master or some shit like that. And that's the funny thing. When you go around calling yourself the rideshare master with an algorithm that changes, this motherfucker, he don't even know the audio cut out. This motherfucker don't even know the history of the apps. He don't know shit about the apps. He's driving around in these dusty ass fucking cars, not knowing where he's going, taking $3-4 fucking rides, and he calls himself a Chicago master. Bruh, that's like a Kung Fu master getting beat up by third graders. If you're a Kung Fu master, how you gonna let third graders whoop your ass every day? You're not a Kung Fu master. You're not a rideshare. There's nothing about rideshare you were even a master about. You're a master about what not to do. Because we've seen you on a live stream get carjacked. And I told people exactly how you got carjacked. I told people this is how he got. We used to tell people this is how you get carjacked. We sit at like Circle K's, Quick Trips, you know, we go get some donuts. We do that. We hang out together. All like we'll meet up and shit. We hang out with all the drivers and shit like that. That's how we stay safe on these streets. This dude has no friends and he has no brains. No brains and no friends equal a quick end. So this motherfucker right here got the nerve to ride around with blue lights all inside of his car. Bruh, when I had blue lights on in my car, whenever I would ride by myself, I would turn them off. I'll ride with blue lights to the post office and back. But when your inside of your car is lit up in a city like Chicago, the inside of your car is lit up and you ain't got no fucking tinted windows and everybody can see you by yourself, you setting yourself up. You are a sitting duck. That is how stupid this motherfucker is. That he riding around trying to live stream. Motherfucker, you are not a YouTuber like for real. You got 2,000 fucking people. YouTubers have millions of people. I'm not even a YouTuber. YouTubers got millions of fucking people. You riding around with your shit lit up with a camera in your fucking face in the middle of the night with cash on you, money, doing work and rideshare. Talk about you a rideshare master. You a fucking rideshare idiot. Change your motherfucking channel name to the rideshare idiot and use that as your intro channel to what not to do. If you want to keep your life, don't follow that fucking channel. Because I ain't never seen an idiot ride around all night with his whole interior fucking lit up, talking to a fucking camera. You know people watching you the whole time. Yeah, look at this idiot over here. This motherfucker sitting at the stoplight. Oh, yeah, man, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to go and get that, sir. Talking loud as a mother. Yeah, I'm going to go get this $40. I'm about to make this $12,000. This motherfucker loud as hell in his car. I'm finna go make this $12,000, dog. I'm finna go get this money, dog. I'm finna hit this $1,000 bonus. These idiots in the car next to him like, bro's a rideshare driver. I bet he got some money on him. Listen to him talk. Whole car lit up, camera lit up. And this motherfucker, I'm like, bro, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. That's all I can say. If you want to lose your life, follow that fucking channel. Oh, I'll make money. I'll make money. You're not, yeah, you're going to make it and lose it in the same fucking night at the rate you going. It's like the man probably goes to Old Block saying, what a lovely neighborhood. This motherfucker ain't got no brains. I'm Chicago rideshare master. You fucking idiot. He was like, I watched that video and I wouldn't even go. I've never said nothing negative about him. Never. I've never said nothing negative about him. So for him to come at me like that, fuck him. For real. That big black dude in Arizona. Yeah, Jeff, man, I don't watch that motherfucker, man. Fuck you, you carjacked fucking victim. That's why your ass got carjacked, because you ain't got no fucking brains. And you gonna sit here and tell people don't watch my channel. He said that don't go watch his channel. Come watch mine. Come give me the views. Don't give him no views. And I'm the YouTuber telling people to go watch everybody's shit. I'm like, hey, go give him some views. Go show dude some love. Go give him some views. I tell people, go watch other channels. Don't just watch mine. See what's out there. And this raggedy struggling motherfuckers, I'm like, oh, don't watch his channel. Just come watch mine. Give me the views. Don't watch his. Yeah, if you want to know the truth, come watch mine. He don't even make no money on the apps. He be making like $100 a day on the apps. Yeah, but how much did I make for real? That's the part you don't know. Like I said, motherfucker, you ain't the IRS. I don't talk to you. I don't even fucking know you. Man, I can't see any video of him getting carjacked. I wonder why. Oh, it's probably on there. He probably took that shit off because people clowned his ass. Because he fucking stupid. Motherfucker riding around talking all that shit in his car. His whole interior be lit up. There ain't no fucking, I'm in my truck. I don't even like the fact, like sometimes my panel is too bright and I can go and dim it. I'll dim my panel. If I turn my camera on in my car, you can't even see me. That's how dark my shit be. And I got tinted windows around mine. I don't wear no Uber light, no Lyft light, no shit on my car. And I tell people, you are a target when you put that shit on your car. Don't put that shit. I bet this dude got it. I guarantee he got Uber and Lyft lights. I guarantee it. Because he's an idiot. Don't go watch Jeff's channel. Come watch mine. Man, the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody watching your shit, you fucking ragamuffin. It's like the fuck on somewhere. I'll do a whole live stream and eat his fucking ragged ass up. And this motherfucker got the nerve to talk shit about me. He's like, dude, my shit way too clean. I guarantee ain't nobody ever got in his car and said it smells nice. I guarantee it. His shit smell like an old ass fucking goddamn casino, like a saloon. Your shit smell like a fucking saloon with the swinging doors. Like I'm talking about old shit with a motherfucker playing the piano in the corner. Your fucking old ass minivan, that motherfucker stank. You got nerd try to talk shit about me. You don't want to do that. No, because I ain't never said shit to that guy. Never said 2 words to him about nothing. But when the motherfucker, like I said, we was all even. All of our channels was even. Why my shit 11,000? His shit still at 2. Because he's garbage. And he's looking for fucking traction. Maybe if I talk shit about Jeff, maybe if you do, because I'll tell you, motherfucker, I'm the guy that'll send people to your fucking channel. And that's why you took down that carjack video, because you know how idiotic your ass look. He don't want to prove how fucking stupid he is. Yeah, man, I'll be out here getting this money, man. I'll be out here. I'm like, bro, I'm going to tell you like this. Anybody who knows Chicago knows the crime rings in Chicago, the people who are looking at how do we get money in Chicago. That is a high carjacking place. Phoenix is not a really high carjacking place. You know why? Because everybody carries in Phoenix. You carjack somebody in Phoenix, it might be the wrong motherfucker. You might jump in and have fucking 4 9mm pointed at you. You just don't know what you're getting into in Phoenix. Chicago, yeah, doubt it. Y'all get carjacked a lot. And this motherfucker gonna sit up there, man. Yeah, I dim my panel to 30% during the day as 100%. Tinted windows, so everybody waking up a little harder. Exactly. What up, King James? You right. We carry, exactly. I don't give a fuck if I'm going to Walmart. Shit, try me. I'm in here to buy me some eggs and some grapes. Try me if you want to. I'm just trying to give me some eggs and grapes and leaves. I am not trying to do a fucking police report. That's not what I'm trying to do. He's like, so don't push me to that fucking point. Because I was in EV jail like two hours. Oh man, that EV jail shit, man. Exactly. And the good thing about sitting in EV jail is there's a lot of EVs sitting there. Everybody's there together. This idiot showing his fucking people, he's recording himself, driving, showing where he's sitting behind dumpsters and shit. Motherfucker car rolled up on his motherfucking ass. They jumped out and got him. He was like, oh man, they got me, man. That's what he said on the video. Yeah, man, y'all got me, man. Y'all got me, man. That's how stupid he fucking sound. Y'all got me, man. I wish a motherfucker would jump out. I'll run their ass the fuck over with my Jeep. Jump out if you want to. I'll duck and just hit the fucking gas. I'm hitting everybody and everything. Don't fuck with me. I'll run you the fuck over and not care about it. His stupid, they got me, man. Fucking stupid ass. He's like, motherfucker, you call yourself a fucking YouTuber. You call yourself a smart driver and a rideshare master. But yeah, you got me, man. How the hell some bumbling idiots en masse run up on you and carjack you? How did that happen? I mean, you the master of this shit. You explain that to people. Explain how the master got schooled. You explain that shit to people. I'm like, man, please. Man, he don't think ahead. And he wants to think he been doing this longer than me. I'm gonna let him think that, because I'm gonna let him find out how long I've been driving. I'm gonna let him think I only been doing it for 3 years. It's cool, let him think that. So when he finds out how long I've been doing it, he'll be like, oh shit, I ain't know that. I'm gonna give him a hint, because all y'all know, I was doing this shit when I had a Mercedes S420, and I had the Mercedes S420. I bought it in 2003. So if I was doing rides in Vegas, private rides, doing the same shit I'm doing now in a S420 2003, and that was not even when I had the Caprice way before that. I bought the Caprice in 1995. No, it was 1994. I bought the Caprice in 1994. I was doing private rides in the Caprice in 1994. This motherfucker think I only been doing this for like 3-4 years. I've been on the apps longer than 3-4 years. What the fuck you talking about? I've been on the apps longer than that. But if you want to sit there and say that I don't know how to navigate these streets and make money and operate a vehicle while I'm doing it, but you do, and you the motherfucker getting carjacked, and you stupider than me. You should know better. Your ass should know way more than me since you so high and above me. You should. How come I ain't got carjacked yet? Oh, because you ain't in Chicago. Motherfucker, I done lived in Vegas. St. Louis, I done did it. Been through Chicago many times. I got family out there. Memphis. Where else? Here in Arizona. I've been through LA, Van Nuys, San Diego, all that shit, man. I got tattoos all over me from fucking Van Nuys, and Van Nuys is right outside of LA. Tattoos all over me and shit. I done been to some places. I ain't got carjacked, and I wasn't walking the whole fucking time. I was driving cars the whole time. So it's like, you got nerve to tell me you can't drive, leave your house in the morning, and make it back at night without you getting carjacked with your cigarette smoking ass, minivan driving ass. You idiot. Don't fuck with me. It's like, you should know better. If you've been doing this longer than me, you should know better. Come watch my channel. Don't watch Jeff's. He don't know what he's talking about. You want to get carjacked? Go watch that shit. This motherfucker don't talk about what we talk about. We talk about safety. All he talk about is how he can pump himself up to not feel bad about driving around in that funky ass minivan. It's like, we don't even talk about people cars. But yet he gonna talk shit about my cars over there. Oh, it's a BMW. And he got some old, then he said the Escalade. He got some old Escalade now. Look, I don't even talk about people's cars, but I'll talk shit about your minivan if you want to. We could do that. I don't even, because I like cars. Cars don't bother me. But yet you bother me. So therefore I'm gonna talk shit about you and your fucking car. It's like, yeah. It's like, man, this man get hit up at Vatos in the Van Nuys. I'm telling you, man. Shit, the tattoo across my back come from my homeboy Ruben. Ruben just got out of prison. He was in Tres Palmas. Tres Palmas was a big Mexican gang out there in Southern California. This Tres Palmas was the neighborhood there. They had all the tattoos over their stomach, all these Mexican dudes, tattoos on their neck and shit. I'm in the garage getting a tat across my back and like Mexican lettering and all that shit. Man, we used to get down back in the day. He was just getting out of jail, so we was like, listen, he can't get a job. He's just getting out of jail, so everybody let's just show up and just pay him for tattoos, man. Like a whole week. All we did was everybody was getting tattoos for a whole fucking week. Whatever we wanted, just getting tattoos, just breaking them off in cash. We take care of each other, man. You get out of jail, we got money for you. Don't worry about it. We're going to let you use your skills. We're going to put you to work. You're going to get you some money. That was back before Cash App and Venmo. We call that shit tattoo. It wasn't Cash App. It was tattoo. I'll transfer you some money. You give me a fucking tattoo, goddamn. we was gangsters back like that shit. And like I said, and I'm the brother of the group. It was probably about 4 brothers, and it was probably about 50 fucking Latinos, all fucking, Tres Palmas, gangsters the fuck up, back and forth from Mexico. Some of them can't even speak English all the way and shit. Everybody got along, though. We ain't had no beef with nobody. Everybody was cool with everybody. And I was coming from the Midwest, so I didn't understand what the beef was. People like, yeah, Mexican and black people don't get along. I was like, why not? Like, motherfucker, I like tacos. I give a fuck about that shit. It's like, I ain't got no beef with nobody. So once I explained to them who I was and how I was, they saw I wasn't somebody that inherited that beef. I didn't come from a place that didn't get along with Mexican people. I knew the history of Mexico. I knew the history of black people. I knew the history of Mexico saying if you're a black person and your feet touch our soil, you are automatically a free person because our constitution makes you a free person. And they put that shit in their constitution. So a lot of black people escaped to Mexico. Everybody had family and kids and everything. And then when slavery ended, everybody got emancipated. Everybody came back to America. So we've been mixed with Mexicans for a long time. I never had beef with those motherfuckers. Never did. But like I said, cats like this dude, he ain't street savvy. He want to talk like he's street savvy and act like he's street savvy, but he's riding around with blue lights in his fucking car getting carjacked. That's not street savvy. I'm just telling you, motherfucker. That's and you're so worried about live streaming, you don't even realize you're in fucking Chicago, middle of the fucking night. Car all lit the fuck up and you parking in some dangerous ass neighborhoods trying to live stream. Bro, you're stupid. You're stupid. Bottom line. I don't even feel sorry for your motherfucking ass. Because like I said, I ain't say shit about your carjacking issue because I ain't have no beef with you. But you want to start shit with me? Fuck you and your carjacking issue. It's like, I don't give a shit for real. I'm like that. You don't like me for no reason. I don't like you for no reason. That's just how we roll. Well, I used to watch him. He just complained too much. He ain't give a fuck about you. You ain't have to say shit about me. You could have kept that shit moving. But no, like I said, he one of those motherfuckers that needs subs. He's only around 2,000 something, and he's feeling a little left behind because everybody else is getting subs and people are subbing. And watch, once my plan has to work. When my plan takes off, trust me, this channel is going to go, and there's going to be so many people talking on this channel, riders and drivers both linking together. People from San Diego, Nebraska, Ohio, California, Arizona, everybody's going to be on one channel, riders and drivers, and we're going to come up with ways to do logistics with each other without using the apps. Because right now I got a lot of drivers on my channel. I got to branch out. I need to do something else to bring other people in, because we here ready to work. We got the cars. We ready to work. I'm not booting up my apps to go out there and slave for these motherfuckers who trying to get rid of us anyways. No, hell no. I ain't gonna sit up there. Oh yeah, man, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna try to, get my AR up, and man, fuck that. No, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. See, I usually the one who posts with my Apple computer, my Nintendo Switch. Exactly. So don't pay no haters, don't mind. Let them ruin my day, man. For real shit. I just think that shit is funny, man. And like I said, you're right. And that's why I'm gonna keep doing what I do with this music. I'm gonna try to do something. And honestly, the music is not for me. The music is for the producers. So artists that want to come up out there, they're slowly trying to get something together. And I want these artists to be like, hey man, there's a guy out there willing to rap to our stuff just to give people a demo of what it could potentially sound like a vibe that they can roll with. And maybe they'll buy the rights of that music. A new artist will buy the rights of that music. It's like me giving somebody a test drive. I'm not buying anything. I'm just giving these beats a test drive so other people can see. And I'm saying, hey, I'm giving you an analysis of what this beat can be used for, basically. It's not me. This is not my career. I'm not going to do that. So I sit there So I sit there. So, bro, you stupid. You got me dying. Man. Oh, yeah, the 300 going to spread, brother. We going to spread. And like I said, I just checked him out. Second, he live streams his maps on the stream, so it will be easy to find him. He's a master of being dumb. Exactly. Dude is a straight idiot. And I tell everybody everything. And Jeff don't show everybody everything. He stopped his screen recording. He be stopping it. So I just don't want to keep screen recording, but I could be getting out, eating a donut. Don't you hear me smacking my motherfucking donuts? I do what I want to do. Who the hell are you to tell me that I got to keep my live stream running because of you? Shit, well, I don't know you, motherfucker. But man, so if we can get out there, man, exactly. I tell it like it is. And like I said, I bring the real. I let people know the intricacies of the rideshare industry, of what it's all about. But once we get the riders on this side of the equation, it's going to get good, man. I'm telling you, it's going to get good. And I got people going to sit up there and they're going to start looking for private drivers. They're going to be tired of going through the apps. Oh yeah, they pay way better. Like, Dom, you know it, man. Today you did it. So when people come and they like, hey man, I'm on this channel where these guys be doing, ciphers and raps, and they be chatting and talking rideshare and all this stuff. I found me a private driver on there. Dude got to Escalade. He's my private driver now. I just told him what city I was in. I was like, hey man, I'm in Nebraska and I'm always looking for rides, man. Oh, straight up. Yeah, man, I'm in Nebraska. Oh shit. We got somebody in Nebraska right here who's actually a private driver. Fuck around, find out y'all only 2-3 miles away from each other. But we need to get the riders for our channel. See, channels like that, dude, Chicago Rideshare, the fact that he's got rideshare in his fucking name, ain't no riders ever going to his channel. Only drivers will be there. He's a fucking pigeon. A pigeonholed pigeon in a minivan smoking cigarettes with busted tie rods. That's what he is. And his channel's going to be dead and flat just like it always is. It has no activity. He tried to copy my format by doing screen recording and trying to talk his way through his night, but he don't know how to operate on the mic. Dude's trash. I listened to him talk one day. He's stumbling over his own fucking words. He has no thought pattern. It's like, he's, oh, yeah, it is. No. I can't listen to that dude. He sounds like an idiot trying to talk to himself. When you're recording something, you're talking to people already. You got to go into character, get yourself out of yourself and put yourself in front of the crowd. We learned that shit in public speaking in college. They was like, dude, how you so good at public speaking? I was like, because you got to pretend this is an empty fucking classroom. If you believe that somebody's in front of you that gives you anxiety, you're going to get anxiety. If you believe that somebody's in front of you that gives you fear, you're going to have fear in your heart. If you believe that somebody's sitting in front of you that makes you happy, you're going to be happy when the topic should be kind of sad. It's an empty room. Start with a blank slate. Create the vibe. It's public speaking 101. And this motherfucker, he be talking to him. I'm like, I can't even listen to him. He sounds like an idiot. I'm like, who are you talking to? It's like, he has no audience for a reason. There's a reason why his channel is flat, why it's dead, why he probably loses more subs than he gains. Motherfucker probably sub his channel for a week and just like, don't even go back, just unsub and don't go back. Because he's trash. He say the same shit over and over. It's helping nobody. He's bragging about him and his minivan and his Newports, and he's not really helping nobody with what he's doing. Oh, yeah, we get $1,000 bonuses. That's how we make money. We get these $1,000 bonuses every week. We get these $1,000. I'm like, not everybody gets that in every market. So I'm doing something to help people in every market. So what I do is tell people, if your market is $1 million market and Uber and Lyft is coming in trying to take that million, you're a competitor to Uber and Lyft now because you want to get that million. If they take the million, you ain't getting shit. They're going to pay you what they want to pay you. That's price fixing. We know that shit. His channel don't know that because his channel ain't on that level yet. His channel still chasing fucking $2 surge and shit like that. We don't know. I tell motherfuckers, create your own surge. Why the hell am I going to sit around and drive 500, 600, 800 miles in a week to make $1,200? That's $1 something a mile. I made 1,200. Yeah, I made 1,200. Bro, I can drive like 100 miles this week and make like $700. Average $7 a mile. 100 miles. So all I got to drive is 100 miles. That's it. Gas tank ain't moved. My tires ain't worn down. My brakes ain't worn down. My windshield's the same. My cars ain't all fucked up. They've been relaxing and resting. My oil ain't fucking. Man, this is how you take care of your cars. You find out where the money's at. And it's like, damn, check out my Discord. Jeff has a private channel for his members. When I see you, I'll come open it for you. Oh, there's our Discord right there. Yep. It's like, there you go. There you go. Uh-oh, time to wake up. You're lying. Uber now charges passengers cancellation fee if the driver cancels. What? So wait a minute. So if the driver cancels, they get charged a cancellation fee. Oh, man. That's crazy. I wonder how much they get charged. We're gonna talk about that. I need to find out how much they charge. It's for everyone. Just as cool. So hit that. Yeah, definitely hit that Discord up right there. Definitely hit that up. Yeah, we need to talk about that time to wake up, the cancels. Because if the passengers cancel, if the passengers get charged a cancel fee if your driver cancels. So they're trying to fight against our private rides. So what we're going to do is probably have the passenger cancel, and we'll reduce the cash offer at least by that. At least they're going to save that much money. But man, because I don't drive Uber enough, so I don't know what Uber's up to. Uber is hurting for cash right now. They're looking for any way to make money. Uber and Lyft both. Cash rides, private rides are kicking their ass right now. I think they're going to go through a huge spurt of deactivating drivers. I believe that because they can't afford all these people on the platform. They can't afford it. The insurance, everything else. They're in backgrounds talking right now, and I guarantee they're gonna say, hey, if we can cap our drivers at this number, can our insurance goes down? Can we do this? Something? Because they can't support this many drivers if everybody's converting rides the whole time. Everybody's out here getting money and they ain't getting shit out of the deal. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be crazy. But if we can get more drivers over to this channel, and we can get, riders over to this channel, and we can get people to talk. Hey, where are you from? Oh, I'm from New York. Oh, shit, I'm from New York, bro. Oh, man, I need a driver. Me and my cousin, we own a company. We'll be looking for a driver. This channel is going to be the hub of riders and drivers. I really hope it's going to turn into a real fucking barbecue where we come, we listen to music, we get food, we see Severa feeding her chickens bread. I'll be on TikTok watching her feed her chickens bread, bread and donuts. Yeah, Uber's been trash this week. Yeah. So that's what I want this channel to become. And there's a lot of rideshare channels out there that want to stay rideshare. Cool. I want to be ride service. I want riders and drivers to understand the services we're both providing and what you're paying for and link up. And everybody make this legit. A lot of people don't realize that you can go to a broker. Like I was talking to Jamil. Jamil has commercial insurance. And we're going to try this on Jamil's account. Jamil, make sure you call your agent tomorrow. Call them tomorrow. Because even though all of us have the commercial insurance that we use with home and everything, we're going to do something different on Jamil's account. Jamil has like his own commercial insurance. We're going to call his broker and ask, how many cars can we put on Jamil's commercial insurance at the current rate that he's paying? And if he says, oh, well, we can add, 7 drivers, then okay. So you got Jamil, we find 6 more drivers. We put them all on his policy as an umbrella policy, and all of us pay 1/7. We pay 1/7 of whatever the monthly thing is, and we operate like that. So since we're not surrounded the Seekers channel, that's just my Uber Jeep AZ TikTok. That's all. This is Uber Jeep AZ. He said it was Seekers channel just because it's a lot of Seeker videos. The shit Seeker gets into, that's over there. So if we can do that, so we're going to try that with Jamil's commercial insurance first. Even though we all got it, we want to try it with him because we're not going to say it can be done until we actually do it. Once we do it, we're all of our shit. We're going to have the documentation, the policies. We'll show everybody. Go to a broker, everybody together, and say, how can we put this many cars on a policy? What would you charge us for commercial insurance? And once you do that, you have your commercial insurance, you got your business licenses, you got all your shit lined up. Motherfuckers, time to make that money. All these little 3, 4, 5, like I said, I was doing rides the other night, 1.5 miles, $20. Boop, here you go. Mile down the road, $13. Doop, there you go. Appreciate it, man. No problem. But if you sit there and you rely on these apps to give you $1.25 surge, $2.50 surge, you got to sit around and hide in the fucking bushes and shit with Chicago Ride Masters, hide behind dumpsters and shit, waiting on surge to pop the fuck up. I ain't waiting on no surge. Taking my ass home. See, this idiot, he sits out on the road 10, 12 hours a day. He thinks that's what we do. Bruh, I'm on TikTok probably 2 hours a day now, maybe 2 hours. If I'm producing music, give me another hour to kind of listen to some shit. After that hour, I've got to get on YouTube. YouTube still takes about 5 hours a day, sometimes 8 if I do live streams. So, and I still sleep, and I sleep from the time I lay down till the time I wake up. And that could be 8 hours, it could be 10, it could be 4. I don't know. I just lay down, and when I get up, I wake up. That's what I do. Motherfuckers know, man. If I go to sleep, I ain't answering my phone. I'll answer it when I wake up. So how in the hell does this motherfucker get out? I drive for 12 or 13 hours a day. I'm like, this motherfucker just making up shit as he go along on this channel. But that's what people like him do. The channel is dead. It has no substance. So he has to create something, some level of animosity, just so people go watch that fucking dumpster fire over there. It's like, man, so I'm gonna have to go check out your TikTok. Oh yeah, it's just Uber Jeep AZ. You'll see it. It's fucking nuts. And it's like, I only got like almost 9,000 followers over there, about 8,700, 88. I don't even know. But the likes are fucking crazy. I don't know what happens. Like, I'll be just talking like random shit, and it'll be like 500,000 people to look at a fucking video. And then it's like all these people to be liking it and shit, like 100,000 likes on. It's fucking stupid shit. I don't get TikTok because somebody said, well, how do you do? I'm like, dude, don't even ask me. I will post something. It'll get 200 views. Then I'll post something else right behind it. It'll get 30,000. It's whenever you catch the algorithm, like swinging around. It's whenever you catch it, you'll get 30 views. Oh, I got 30 views. Oh, I got 211 views. Next thing you do, 43,000 views. No rhyme or reason. I do not understand TikTok at all. I have no idea. It's like, and it's just crazy shit. It's just random shit, and people just the algorithm will catch it and feed it out to everybody. And next thing you know, you'll click on it, it'll say 1,000 views. Like, damn, 1,000 views. You'll refresh the screen. It'll go from 1,000 to 1,800, and just a refresh, like a fraction of a second. It'll say 1,000 views. Bloop, 1,800. Damn. Do this again. Bloop, 2,300. Hold up. 2,700. And it just keeps going and going and going. I'll just be sitting there refreshing the screen to see what numbers say. Wait a minute, how many is it happening? Refresh. Because one video that happened to, I like refresh. It was like 2,000. Okay, refresh. 4,000. I was like, this shit's jumping in 2,000 increments. So they just grab it and throw it out there, and people just look at it. I don't get TikTok. I don't even fuck with it that much. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy over there, man. Yeah. Surge hunting for 10 hours. You should know where they are within a week. I'm telling you. And this dude, like I said, and that's what his ass do. He drive around surge hunting. That's all his videos is. And we tell people, don't chase surge. Why are you chasing surge? Go to a Circle K, sit there, turn your phone off, hang out, talk to other drivers like me and Jamil, Heat Dog, was that Juan Vargas? We was all the other night and Jesse, we just sit on the back of the truck, just fucking talking. We just hanging out, talking and shit, just like whatever. It's like hours passing, hours. Shit, motherfuckers. Then we just, after we got through talking, it was about an hour, hour and a half past. Because this is what we do. We own our companies. We work when we want to work. Turn the app on, get a $50 black SUV. Cool, I'll do it. End up getting 57 for it. But people are like, well, you was probably missing money sitting there talking. No, I'm not. They ain't sending shit anyways. It's like the fact that I got one is the only reason why I even got a black SUV is because I had my phone off. They want to keep me online. Idiots that stay online, you're plan B. I'm plan A. Every ride they send me has got to be a banger if they want to keep me online. Otherwise, just go offline. Now I'm not available. So you keep going offline, you're going to either be by a search or they're going to send you a good ride to keep you online. So I just bring my ass home. It's like, if I ain't out driving, shit. Yep, it's a waste of gas. But that's what that dude be doing, man. He out there chasing surgery. Yeah, man, I'm gonna make $12,000 in 30 days. And yeah, you're gonna spend like $9,000 to make $12,000. Like I told you, he the type of motherfucker to go put $7,000 down on a $5,000 car. He's fucking backwards hustler. That's when you change your shit to the backwards hustler. Like motherfucker, you in the wrong game. If you talking about driving all these miles and all these hours on the road for pennies on the dollar, what we make. Like I said, Dom proved that shit. I done seen so many screenshots of Dom going out, hitting it hard. Bam. Dude, it was a $14 ride. Lady gave me $60 cash. Bam. Yeah, I just took these people 22 miles, $80 cash. Bam. Other day, Thomas was like, I just took a whole birthday party full of kids and all this, $300, 2 hours. And all it was like to a place for a birthday dinner and then to like a park or something, like an amusement thing. That was it. 300. This is how we drive. This Chicago dude, this motherfucker, like I said, he's sitting behind dumpsters and shit getting carjacked. Fucking for $2, $4, $11. I'm like, ain't no fucking way I'm gonna put my life on the line for no $11 ass app ride. It's like, please, you gotta be fucked up with somebody. The safest thing you can do is get you some private clients. Early in the morning, I gotta go pick up my man Ty, get him to the airport, run to the dentist. After the dentist, run, pick up my other client, get him to the airport. After that, my day is free. If somebody needs a ride, hit me up. If you don't need a ride, shit, don't. I can just turn the apps on if I feel like it. But the reason why I don't turn my apps on, because the other day, like I said, I was headed to go talk to Jamil and everybody. Jamil, we had to go eat at Three Kings. We was gonna go eat at It was me, Jamil, and Jamie gonna eat at Three Kings. Meet you at 6 o'clock. I was on a live stream with y'all. By 4 o'clock p.m., my client texts me, hey, Jeff, I'm getting on the airplane. I'm on a live stream with y'all. I'm not even on the phone. My client texts me at 4 p.m. Jeff, I'm getting on the plane. 5 p.m. I end the live stream. So I ended. So I said, let me go do my phone. So I'm going to my phone. I see a 4 p.m. text. Hey, Jeff, I'm getting on the airplane. Be in town at 6:15 or something like that. I'm like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be at dinner at 6. This is why I don't drive on the apps, because my people will text me at the last minute. And it's always a lot of money. It's always good money. So when you become a private driver, it's only going to get better. You think you got a client base now? Just wait. Just wait. Because if I can build this channel how I'm thinking I can build it and get all these channels linking riders to drivers, not just drivers and talking to drivers and drivers hanging with drivers and no, this is the barbecue. I want everybody who family to come here. If you a rider, come on to the barbecue. You a driver, come on to the barbecue. This is so everybody can eat. This ain't just for me. You got channels like that ragged ass dude. What does he do? Sit on his channel. Don't go watch Jeff's channel. Come watch mine. Don't watch his channel. Come watch mine. Come give me the views. Look at my channel. Look at my shit. You struggling, dog. You struggling because your channel ain't worth shit. Make a channel worth something. You ain't got to ask nobody to come watch it. Just make the content. They'll come if they going to come. You ain't got to ask no fucking body. I don't ask people to sub me. I don't ask people to follow me. I don't ask people shit. I just make content. If you like it, you like it. You fuck with it. You rock with it. Come to the barbecue. If you don't fuck with it, go about your business. You ain't got to say you don't fuck with it. Just go about your business. Make content. You ain't got to beg. He sounds fucking pitiful over there. Yeah, man, don't watch Jeff content. Come watch mine. Come give me the views. Watch mine. Don't watch his. I used to watch his. I can't watch his no more. Don't go watch his. Why? You scared of people being a better fucking driver than you? You scared of people really getting private clients? You scared of people talking to other drivers out there, finding riders who want private drive? That's what you scared of? You want everybody to ride around getting pigeon pay? Because that's the shit he on. He on fucking pigeon pay. I want everybody to be on my channel getting pigeon pay, watching me get paid. Nobody give a fuck about you. I can't stand people like that. Instead of trying to feed everybody knowledge, feed everybody inspiration and motivation, He wants to be put in a limelight. You 2,000 sub having motherfucker, you are not in the limelight. YouTube has hundreds of millions of people on this fucking platform. Hundreds of millions. You have 2,000. You are very fucking insignificant. Stop thinking you better than what you are. I only have 11,000. That is very insignificant. So why do I change up what I do? Because I'm seeing people with millions of subscribers. I'm seeing people 100,000. You got to branch out because you ain't seen no rideshare channel with no 2-3 million subs. 2-3 million drivers are not sitting on some rideshare channel. Too many motherfuckers got questions. Too many people got energy and ideas. You got to find content that becomes important enough for people to sit down to. That's why I took my shit and called it the barbecue. Because everybody wants to hang out at the barbecue. Everybody want to be invited to the barbecue. Everybody want to come and find out how we making this money. How we going to do that? This is where you make money. This is where you save money. This is where you can work on your car. I got videos about working on a car. If you want to do something in life, you aspire to do something outside of what you currently do. I used to be corporate. I walked away from it. You can walk away from what you're doing and trust yourself enough to do something else. I wasn't an accountant for the rest of my life. I have bosses who were in their 50s, 60s, 70s doing this shit. I stopped at 38. I said, I'm done. Because I used to see them. I'm like, man, they look miserable. Bags and shit under their eyes. Walking in the office every day, mad as hell. Dresses got flowers on them. Why is your dress got flowers on it? Because you go to nightclubs, girls have nice dresses. They got silk dresses on, lace dresses, mini skirts and boots. I'm working with motherfuckers that got flowers on their dresses. When you work with people that start wearing flowers and shit on their dresses, you need a new fucking job. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing it. I need to go people wearing like mini skirts, boots, heels, blouses and shit, some cool ass sport blazer coats. I need to go where some cool people at. Fuck around, man. I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life looking at motherfuckers with flowers on their dresses. I was 38 years old, so I'm good. I need to be up out of here. This is not my crowd, man. I gotta go somewhere. I might be smart to do this work, but this ain't my crowd, man. So I had to go. Hey, Duado, do it, man. Start a channel. I tell, man, there's billions of people on this planet, billions, looking for something that they can feel community with. Everybody's channel is not going, my channel is not going to be community with everybody. It's not. That trashy dude's channel with the fucking minivan, his shit's not going to be community. Nobody wants to sit around watch a motherfucker drive a minivan all day smoking cigarettes. Who aspires to be that? I don't aspire to be that. Now, if you want to say, I got this minivan, I'm smoking cigarettes, I'm trying to fucking quit and I'm trying to buy me a better car so I can really get into private rides, I'll watch you. But you too comfortable being a fucking loser for me to watch you. You too comfortable being a loser. No. When I'm losing, I'm not happy. If I'm losing a game, I'm in the locker room cussing motherfuckers out like, how we down by 8? What the fuck? And that's what this channel's about. We in the locker room. How we down by 8? I'm like, this shit ain't working for me, man. We got to drive on these apps. We not getting paid. They taking half the money. They're not giving us serves. They're not giving us our tips. Of course I'm going to complain because we down by 8. This is halftime. Channels like that, he too comfortable being a loser. We might be down by 8, but we're in the game, though. We're still playing. I mean, we could all be at home smoking cigarettes together, driving around in fucking minivans all day. Yeah, okay. It's like, I'm not comfortable. Exactly. He's content. Like, motherfucker, you are riding around in a minivan, parking behind dumpsters. That's your life. That's your fucking life. I want to be sitting in a goddamn Lambo. I don't give a fuck if I lease that shit for 1 year. I'm going to lease me a Lambo, get that bitch back to the fucking dealership when I'm done and go right back to my fucking Beamer. But I want to do something different. I want to go to Greece. I want to sit on the fucking beach and I want to eat Greek food. I want to hang the fuck out. I ain't got to live there. Just want to be there. But this motherfucker too comfortable driving around Chicago smoking cigarettes with fucking blue LEDs in his fucking car. You too comfortable for me, dog. You a fucking loser. I can't fuck with no losers, man. I can't do it. So it's like, my channel is expansive. I want people to have money and dream big. Me and my son, we took a picture a long time ago. It said, dream big and something else. What did it say? Oh, I can't think of what it said. It says dream. Oh, it says dream big and probably eat chicken. Who the fuck knows? No, I didn't say eat chicken. It says dream big and be happy or something weird like that. Oh, here it is. Oh, it said dream big and good vibes. Hold up for a second. Let me calm this fucking shit down. So that's what our picture said. That's when he was little. He was probably about 7 or 8 years old in that picture. And it said dream big and good vibes. That's all it said. Dream big and good vibes. And we saw that, and we was hanging out at TJ Maxx, walking through TJ Maxx, and we saw that. So we took a picture with it, took a selfie with it, and I think we probably bought it. I don't know. We probably did buy it. So I was like, man, when you see little signs like that in life, it means it's okay to dream big. When I look at somebody, old ass motherfucker getting carjacked, smoking cigarettes in a minivan, all I can think is, man, I'm glad that's not my life. That's all I can think. I'm glad that's not my life. Because any of us can end up there. We can all end up there. I'm not trying to end up there. I want to be able to say today, I want to take the day off. I made $400 yesterday on private rides. I used like Jamil. Remember Jamil, when we was doing private rides, how much gas did we use that day? We used an eighth of a tank. We use an eighth of a tank of gas, an eighth of a tank, not a quarter, an eighth, which is half of a quarter, an eighth of a tank to make like $250. So if that's an eighth of a tank, that's 8 of those to make a full tank. So 8 times $2,500 is like 2 G's. That's 2 G's on 1 tank of gas. $2,000 possible on 1 tank of gas. $2,000. I would like that. I'm just trying to do 1,000 on 1 tank of gas. I think that's a good goal. But at the rate we were doing, $2,000 on 1 tank of gas. It only cost me like $65, $70 to fill it up. So if I invest $65, $70 in my gas tank and I turn around and make $2,000 that week doing private rides, because like I said, I could walk out to any of my cars right now. All of them probably over half a tank because I don't drive a lot. Well, I drive privates a lot. I just don't drive. So my gas is all money. It's not a lot of dead miles, not a lot of tricking off, fucking around. I don't do that. Yeah, 50 for the week, still one day to go. Hope y'all doing good. Here you go, brother. Go out there and get it. Go get it. And that's what it is, man. When you dream, if you say, I want to make 1,500 this week, you think of all the things you could do to make the 1,500. There's a lot of shit I can do. I know. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna show y'all some crazy shit. And some of y'all already know it. But I've done some crazy shit in my life. So I know it's possible to do stuff like that. These were days. Wait a minute, where is this at? No, hold up. I'm gonna show y'all some crazy shit. And this is what I used to do. And so when people see all these numbers, and this is back when I was like a crypto trader, there were days, in one day, I made $12,772 in one day. 12,000 from the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep, I made $12,772 in one day. So trust me when I tell you, it's very possible to do the shit that we're doing. And this day, let me blow this up. This day, from the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep, I made $25,366. And that's just one day. That's when I used to do crypto. It's in one day. So I don't do crypto anymore because I think it was too many people found out about it. So once people found out about it, it became like when we were buying it, it was like, let's see if this shit goes somewhere. We're buying it like 1/3 of a cent, like 0.003. It was like 1/3 of a penny. Buying it at a penny, like, oh shit, it's gonna hit a penny one day. We triple our money if it hits a fucking penny. I mean, when you buy that many shares at 1/3 of a penny, you triple your money. You spent $300. You just made $1,000 off $300. You're like, holy shit. I spent $2,500 total to make $76,000. $2,600. That was it. $2,600. Nobody knew. But that's what happens when you mess with crypto and shit like that. I just left it alone because too many people were like, people are getting money fast. Holy shit, how do you do this? And see, people like Chicago Rideshare Master, he's dusty. My laptop and my phones make me way more fucking money than he can make driving around smoking cigarettes. And he wants me to be like him. No, dog, I play a game called Get Like Me. So I looked at other people that were doing it. I looked at people who I aspired to be like. I didn't know shit about crypto. I had zero idea about it. I was looking at people I aspired to be like. So I said, if I aspire to be like you, I'm going to get like you. Bet, let's do it. Let's play Get Like Me. Chicago Rideshare Master, he's struggling. He's fucking struggling. His ass is sitting over there right now. Tell him, come watch my channel. Don't watch nobody else. Just watch my. He's struggling. If you think people watching your channel was going to make you a better person, why don't you quit smoking fucking cigarettes? Start there. Just start there. So much shit you can do to inspire people around you. There's people around that want to quit smoking. They got bad habits. Why don't you stop a fucking bad habit? Do something with your life other than thinking, talking shit about me who ain't got nothing to do with you is going to make your channel better. You don't want to do that because I'll call you exactly who you are. You're a fucking loser. And you sit in your loser fucking life, mad about who you are, looking for value. And so you can't find value. So you come find a valuable person and try to devalue me. Oh, his cars, money in his little bank. He don't make no money doing right. So you try to devalue me to make yourself seem more valuable. But you talking to somebody, I bring value to every fucking body. I try my best to. That's my goal. I tell other people, go watch other YouTube channels. Help give them love and show them some value. I tell other people, get you a private client, get you some business cards, get you a business license. I add value. You devalue. Nobody's fucking with you. And when you realize that shit, maybe your channel might go somewhere. Because right now it's a little shithole channel. You've been sitting on that number forever. I don't sit on numbers like that. I'm always working. I'm always busy. I'm always doing shit. So if there's anything you ever get from this old man, this is the advice I'm going to tell you. Stay out of my ass because you don't want to fuck with me because I can cancel your fucking channel. And I don't mean that shit in a bad way. I'll make it look exactly like it is. And everybody who touches your fucking channel will shit on everything they say. And that's not on me. That's on reality. Because people see when other motherfuckers are haters and they trying to step into a game that we all in trying to help each other. Oh, you won't fit. Motherfucker, one of these things is doing their own thing. You don't fucking fit. So you're going to get your ass kicked out of the rideshare game real quick. And I'm talking about the gig tuber game. They're going to call you exactly who the fuck you are. Because how you going to challenge somebody who's helping everybody and you getting jealous and hating that shit because we all sat at the same numbers. Now my shit's at 11K and your shit's still at 2K. You a fucking hater. Get off your ass and do something beneficial and your channel will grow. You don't got to hate on me to fucking grow. I don't hate on nobody. I go at people all the fucking time, but they got to come at me first. I don't just go at people because I ain't got shit else to do. You come at me, oh, trust me. I'm bringing a whole fucking crew with me. Like I told motherfucker, my mom used to say, Jeff, if they push you, just push them back. You ain't got to knock them out, Jeff. You ain't got to swing on them. Just push them back. No, I've always come with extra. Always, my whole life. This ain't nothing new. You come at me, trust me, I'll come back at you. And you might not like the shit. Like I said, I don't got to like you and I'll still succeed. I know everybody in this game of rideshare. You think you've been doing this shit longer than, oh, I've been doing it longer than Jeff. Well, you sure do it worse than me. Bad habits are hard to kill. You claim you've been doing it longer than me and you still get carjacked and you the fucking idiot. Because I'll be telling people exactly how not that shit to happen. And, oh, well, it happens to everybody. No, it don't happen to me. And I've been doing it longer than you. But you think you've been doing it longer than me. Keep thinking what you think. Man, Jeff, I'll cash up you some money. You turned 1,000 for me. Hey, at least I'm always investing shit. For real. I'm always finding a way to say, how much do I got? What can I put it into? And what, because me and Jamil one day, we was talking about investing into a condo. So if we buy these condos, check this shit out. We're going to think about it. And we're going to call one of them the 300. So anybody who comes in town or whatever this and that, they can stay at the 300 condo free. They just stay there because we're all going to fucking pitch in and get it. But if we can buy a pool of them, we can rent them out like Airbnb level shit without Airbnb because we're the people who have it. We own it. So it's like we're always looking at investing something, and we know we'll do something right with it. We'll do justice with it. We know that. Exactly, nigga. We're learning from each other. Because like I said, I wasn't even that heavy into the private game in the black market with the black SUVs because I haven't owned a black car since like 2005. The last black car I had was I sold a black Mercedes S420 in 2010, but I owned it. I bought it back in like 2003. So I had it for like 7 years, but that was the last black car I ever had. And I used to do private rides in that one in Vegas. Used to take my girl Vanessa to clubs and shit like that. I used to pick up people from work, homegirls, Jackie, people on their birthdays and shit. I used to private ride the shit out of that big ass. It was a big S420, looked like 50 cents and Get Rich or Die Trying. It was that one. I used to roll the shit out that. What up, Neil? So and like I said, this Chicago dude, he has no idea who the fuck I am. Zero. But he want to sit there and act like he watched a couple of my fucking videos and then figured me out. I'm like, dog, you got a lot to learn about me. One thing, I'm from St. Louis. I'm not from Arizona. So you think Chicago tough? I'm from St. Louis. grew up in Memphis. You from Chicago, then you should know better. You from Chicago, you should fucking know better right off the bat. Oh, this dude from St. Louis? Yeah, this dude from Memphis? Yeah, I ain't got no beef with him. But you think, he's all this big black dude from Arizona? I'm in Arizona. Yeah, I could be in Hawaii if I got on a fucking plane and went there. But I'm from St. Louis and Memphis. So you should fucking know better. That's my whole point. You ain't gonna sit and talk shit about nobody from St. Louis and they gonna be like, oh, you ain't talking shit about no one from Memphis. You don't even talk shit about no one from Chicago. And it's not that I didn't talk shit about you because you were from Chicago. I just never had shit to say about you. We all saw the carjacking shit. We all see how your channel going. Nobody talks about you. Maybe you felt it just necessary to get a live stream and start talking about me. Maybe you felt, well, my channel needs a boost. Who can I talk about? Wrong one. I'm telling you, wrong one. There's so much other shit you can do with your channel. Because like I said, I'll run that motherfucker to the ground. I will. I'll turn this shit into it'll be fun for me. Because I got other shit jumping. I'm pulling over shit from TikTok and I got other shit jumping on this channel. My live streams of me hanging out with my people. That's what this is about. I can make videos about anything. I could work on a car, make a video, that motherfucker end up with 40,000 views within the next year. My BMW video is going through the roof. All I got to do is work on it. I'm about to do the front rotors on my Expedition. I can go do that shit, get 40,000 views out of that. What the fuck you doing though? You have no benefit. Your channel has no benefit to nobody. You're over there trying to brag about shit, acting like you're a master of something. Well, you ain't mastering shit. Real talk. You ain't doing nothing over there. Make your channel pop. Your channel's not going to pop talking shit about other people's channels that is popping. All we going to do is bring attention to how your channel ain't popping. And I'm going to tell people why it's not. Because you copycatting every fucking thing you seeing off our channels. You screen record like we do. Everybody is already doing that shit. You old, man. You old. So you sitting there, yeah, y'all want to watch me chase Surge? Nobody doing that. We converting rides, motherfucker. You still in third grade. We've graduated. We've graduated from Surge. Why the fuck do I want to chase $2.50 when I can make this $11 ride a $25 ride? I don't want $11 plus $2.50. Why do I want $11 then add $2.50 to it when I can go $11 to $25? Bro, that's a $14 jump. I just gave myself a $14 surge. That's the shit we own over here. You old news, dog. Yeah, for real. He ain't multifaceted at all. And I think he's realizing that. And his channel is starting to go downhill. And he's like, well, I'm going to go. He ain't have to say shit. Like I said, Chrissy was just like, hey, we the 300, this and that. We trying to do something for the riding community. We trying to help out riders, help out drivers. We trying to do. And he was like, oh, Jeb, I don't watch his shit. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. Fuck him. I don't want him. Nah. You ain't had to say nothing. You ain't even had to say nothing. You let that shit just go. For no reason at all. And I've never said shit about him on my channel, period. But like I said, some people want attention. Be careful what you wish for, because I will say what I see, and I don't like what I see. I think your channel's trash. Honestly, I've known anybody that's ever called themselves a master at anything is trying to sell themselves some bullshit and hoping other people buy it. I've seen too many masters, experts. How the fuck you an expert and you don't even know how to spell the word fucking algorithm? The algorithm changes every fucking day. You're an expert at the algorithm, but you can't spell algorithm. How you expert at that shit, man? Yeah, this motherfucker got robbed with a Nerf gun. Yeah. I'm telling you, he's a master baiter for real. Motherfucker be trying to bait people and shit. Don't bait me, motherfucker. Well, I never even heard of it. I'm telling you. What up, Robert Reeves? I'm telling you, and like I said, nobody bothers him because his channel is like non-existent. But he wants to be seen. He wants to say my name and put my name all on his live stream, talking shit and act like he hot shit. Guess what? You on the grill now. You at the barbecue. Now you hot shit. Now we cooking now. So you want to be hot shit, you on the grill. Hopefully your content can support that shit, because people over there looking for your ass getting carjacked on your channel and your scary ass took that shit down. Because I don't want to show nobody I got carjacked. I want to show people how stupid I really am. Let me at least make it look like I know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, exactly. What up, Jess? Got nerve to talk about some yeah, I wouldn't go on Jeff's channel. Don't look at his shit. Don't look at his stuff. No, he don't even do rideshare no more. What? Please. Yeah, he's trying to use your name for views. I'm telling you, motherfucker channel flat as hell. Flat as a motherfucker. Over there doing dead content. Everybody knows where the apps are going. If you are not working on something to get you away from the apps, when the apps are telling you we can deactivate you for any reason, including no reason at all. So if all you doing is spending your days chasing challenges, chasing surges, and you have nothing going on outside of the realm of sitting in that funky ass fucking seat, smoking cigarettes all day, you ain't got shit else going on, you setting yourself up for failure because you didn't plan on getting deactivated. I'm planning on getting deactivated. They're going to deactivate everything. All of us, because once we got a lot of Waymo. I live down the street from Waymo. We got a lot of Waymos. They're getting rid of us. They're going to get rid of us. Like, we won't be able to log on one day. Like the shit that happened in New York, it's going to happen in Arizona. Oh, we're sorry. There's no demand for you right now. It's going to happen. Because right now it happened in New York, and what them people do, they were struggling. They was fucking struggling. This is some news channel ran the story. Yeah, exactly. Say, hey, idiotic driver got carjacked. How? Well, he parked by a dumpster trying to do some live stream, smoking cigarettes and shit. It's like, well, any idiot knows in Chicago, if you're in a dark ass neighborhood, not to park by a fucking dumpster smoking cigarettes trying to do live streams. Anybody knows that. This idiot calls himself a master, and he don't even know that. I'm like, come on, man. It's like, dude, what up, Daytona? Yes, why only just, I'm telling you, Severe, that's what he need to do. That's what he need to do. Because at the rate he's at, nah, he's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. Because he has nothing going on other than trying to be a YouTuber. And I'm saying that because he has no content. His whole content is screen recording and driving around trying to sound like other people sound to see if other people get on his channel. That's what his whole stick is. He's not original. He ain't even original. Oh yeah, especially them OGs. I'm telling you, man. So once his ass finds out, through some weird way, somebody's going to complain about his ass and he's going to get deactivated. We're going to see that fucking video. We're going to see that video. And guess what's that video? Oh, I got deactivated off of Uber and Lyft. Yeah, man. I don't know how to get back on, man. Yeah, man. I'm struggling right now, man. I'm going to start a GoFundMe. That's next. The Chicago Ride Master GoFundMe channel. That's next. Because I'm telling you, that motherfucker has nothing going on in his life. Nothing other than sitting in that car fucking 80 hours a week. Ain't got the nerve to tell people on his fucking channel, oh, Jeff drives like 13 hours a day. What? When? I've never driven 13 hours a day. What are you talking about? He drives 13 hours a day, but he only logs on for 3 hours, but he drives 13 hours a day. Motherfuckers be like, well, I was on his live stream earlier. Then the motherfucker was answering all his comments. Then he made some TikTok videos. Then he had his dogs and shit. Then he went over here. When was he driving? Well, he drives 12 hours. Blur, it's only 24 hours in a day. It's only 24. What other hours are there? If he's already exceeded 16 hours living, doing his own fucking thing, slept for about 5 of those hours, he only got 3 hours left. Maybe those are 3 hours he was online. No, he drive for 12 hours, though. It's like, okay. Like, man. I got deactivated because a rider found a mattress and a toaster in the back. That's funny shit. We just had a 60-year-old lady get robbed on DoorDash doing COD delivery. They took the $150 order and her cash she had for change. See, man, that shit right there. But see, and it's the thing. If they took the $150 order and the cash, then they knew what she was doing. She got set up. She got set up. Like we tell people, a lot of times I don't do certain transactions because certain transactions seem kind of shady to me. People used to be, I got videos showing me pulling up and I'm like, I ended up, I'll pull up and I'll leave. Jeff, you only gave them people a minute because I don't wait around. If you ain't ready, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You only get like 30, 45 seconds. Well, the app says I got 7 minutes. You got 30, 45 seconds. It's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. When you see my car accept that ride and start heading towards you and you see where I am, your ass better be coming downstairs already. Because if you don't meet me downstairs, you got 30 to 45 seconds. Because I'm not getting set up. I don't give a fuck. Well, Jeff, you're going to lose that ride. I ain't never got carjacked, have I? Ain't shit ever happened to me. The Chicago Rider gonna say I got deactivated because they found a mattress and a toaster in the back of my van. I'll see what you saying. I know it. That's funny shit. Man. Like I said, man, people like him, bruh, we've seen a lot of YouTubers pull that shit. They try to gain traction off another YouTuber that's got a lot of subs. I ain't never said shit about him. Ever said shit about him. Never. So for him to just start a live stream just going off on me, all because somebody said, you know, we the 300, and he got butthurt about it. He got butthurt that somebody said on his live stream, said we the 300. That's how jealous that motherfucker is. Instead of saying, oh, welcome 300. Well, hey, all y'all should come over and watch my channel, man. I mean, it would have been cool to invite everybody. Oh, man, y'all 300 is welcome. Come on over, man. Come watch our shit, man. Come on over. Help drivers out make more money if that's what y'all doing, man. Come on. But instead, fuck Jeff. I'll just watch his shit. I don't like his shit. And I'm like, dude, wrong. You so fucking 1995 with your goddamn YouTube energy. Ain't nobody even like that no more. It's like we're spreading channels out. We're letting channels out there know, telling people go watch other channels. That's what we're doing. So if that's not the shit you own, bruh, your channel's gonna collapse before it even gets fucking started. People have moved past fucking animosity and weird shit. If we know we are in a fight right now against these apps, if we know we're in a fight against algorithms, if we're getting lied to, we getting played, we getting cheated out of our tips, our money, we ain't got time to be fighting with each other. We out here making money doing private rides and shit like that. So who's this mystery topic man? Well, if you got to, you can go all the way back to the beginning of the live stream when I first started it. Then you can come all the way back and catch up. I'm not going to keep starting over again every time somebody new come on a fucking live stream. I'm not doing that. So if you want to know, go all the way to the beginning and start playing. I said it early on, and then you can come back. It's like, because every time somebody jump in, who we talking about? Motherfucker, this conversation will never make it past that. Exactly. It's like we never make it past that fucking question. We be talking about the same who is that for the next 2 fucking hours every time somebody new got on. Who is that? Oh, is it? 5 minutes later, who is that? Oh, who is that? Oh, it's like, no, we're going to the beginning. This live stream been going for what, an hour and a half now. So it's in there. It's in there. Exactly. And like I said, dude, he's a joke, man. And y'all know how we operate on this channel. I want people out here to go out and just do the business. You're already in business. You are an independent contractor. If anybody says you're an employee of Uber or an employee of Lyft, you have not done an interview with them. You do not do W-2 for Uber and Lyft. You don't work for Uber and Lyft. You work for yourself and the betterment of yourself, the betterment of your family. These apps can stop using your services whenever they deem necessary. They are not going to give you unemployment. You get nothing. So basically, what you want to do is say, if you do get rid of me, I have a plan B. I got business cards. I got brochures. I picked up so many fucking people. I could just send out a email blast every day to everybody saying, hey, I'm available to do rides. Anybody needs to know I do rides. And like I said, shout out to my man Tyler out there. I appreciate what he did to me yesterday. I was sitting there. We were going back and forth. He said, hey, man, don't forget, you got to pick me up Monday. I said, cool, that's right. I'll pick you up Monday. I said tomorrow or something like that because I was doing some video edits. I said, I'll pick you up tomorrow. He says, hey, my friend's going to send you a text. So his buddy Spencer hits me up. His buddy Spencer's like, hey, man, he gave me, he used to pin us to the top. Pin what to the top? Head on swivel at all times. So he was like, hey, your man Tyler told me to send you a message if I ever need a private driver or something like that. I just want to introduce myself, blah, blah, blah. So I appreciate that, Tyler, because my drivers out there are actually letting my riders are letting other people know. If you want to use a driver, trust me, I got a great driver. God takes care of me all the time. Car is always clean, always bottled water, always on time. Man, I appreciate Tyler for doing that because that's the type of community we're trying to create. The more I stay in business, the more everybody wins because I take care of these cars, man. I'm always putting money into these cars. And I know right now, everything's fine with the truck. I just got like 3-4 months ago. Everything's fine. But you know me. And everybody said, Jeff, you could buy something brand new and you had that shit apart the next day. I'm just like that because it's not that I don't trust the previous owner maintenance, but I like to do my own maintenance so I know it's done. When I first bought it, I changed out all of the fucking oils and everything. I just did my transmission fluid and all that shit last week. I redid the struts when I first bought it, put the rear struts on because I don't know when the last time. I want to do my front end. I want to do my brakes and rotors, probably front struts too. I'm like that. I'm a person that I like my maintenance on my car because I want my car to roll. That's why my cars last 300,000 miles. You don't see me trading no car at 60,000 miles. No, I get my money's worth. I run this motherfucker 300,000-400,000 miles. Then I'll give it away. It's like, shit. Zach, dude, I got out a year ago because I was getting stupid. Listening to you makes me get hungry to go back and do my own independent driving. I'm telling you, Stu, man, it's different, Stu, because we don't do no app shit. I'll turn the apps on, but the apps already know. If I see a $20 ride, they sent a ride the other night to Casa Grande. I was standing in front of Juan Vargas, Jesse, and everybody. They sent a ride to Casa Grande. Now, and I was telling Heat Dog, I said, Heat Dog, you should do this Casa Grande ride. It was about $30-something. And I was like, dude, I'd probably do it for like 80 to 100. I would do it. And the apps know that's how I roll. It was far south to Casa Grande. Now, if I was one to end my night, I would have said, okay, I'll do it. Instead of getting $38, whatever they're trying to charge, I'll do it for $100. And then I just like call it good that night. That's how we drive. The apps are sending you offers. That's it. Hey, this is an offer. And you should have a right to say, I'd like to counter offer it. I want to counter offer that offer. The apps say, no, we don't allow you to counter offer. And I say, okay, then I just can't deal with the apps no more. That's all that means. If you don't allow me to make a counter offer and you say, okay, we'll do it for that much, we'll take that hit. Because if these people are paying $80, $90 for a ride and you're offering me 45, but I counter offer for 65, and if that 65 is good with you, send it to 3 or 4 other drivers within 30 seconds, take the counter offer that gives you the most profit, but that one of the drivers says, I'll do it for this much, not for what you're offering me, but for what I'll do it for. They could do that. Say, hey, man, 30 seconds. What's your counter offer? You got 30 seconds to counter offer. I'll do it for 65. It might come back, hey, you just won the bid. You got it for 65, Jeff. That's independent contracting, but the apps don't do that. So I don't ask them. I just fucking do it because I know the apps won't let me do it. So if the apps won't let me do it, I'm just going to do it. How do you think Uber and Lyft even got started? How do you think Uber and Lyft even came to our communities? Because they would ask the states, can we do this? The state would say no, and Uber would say, okay, we're going to do it anyways. I think just like Uber. I'm an executive just like these motherfuckers are executives. So I say, hey, you know what? If this is how your executives think, and these are the moves y'all make, guess what? We're all executives. We're going to make the same moves too. If you don't let us do it, we just going to do it. What up, Mary, my home girl? Yeah, exactly. So if drivers find a way to pick up from the airports legally, then Uber and Lyft would be completely destroyed. Airports are the gold mines for these thieves. Yeah, so, and that's the thing. All my private rides are basically airport, but they start off at people's house or they text me. Now, if you want to understand why are airports worse than anywhere else? Because there's this word out there. It's called waybill. Now, the waybill is it's a digital receipt. Uber has it on theirs. Lyft has it on theirs. It's a waybill. It's just a digital receipt saying the passenger's name, saying, you know, where you're picking them up, potentially the fare, potentially. And the drop off is usually TBA. It says TBA most of the time, but it doesn't even tell you a passenger count. As long as it's digital and you have a waybill, you don't need a written waybill. None of us ever have written waybills from Uber when we're doing these rides. Nobody has one. We don't take out a notepad and start writing shit down. Okay, what's your name and what's the address? Okay, we don't do that. So what we do is we say, if you text me, and you already got their name saved, their phone number saved, that's their identifier. The phone number is their identifier because most of these motherfuckers make up nicknames anyway. Phone number is the identifier. Text me. Where am I picking you up at? You're picking me up at the W on Camelback. Okay, now we're starting a waybill. Where you guys going? Oh, we're going to go to the talking stick. See, you're getting your waybill. Bet, I'll do it for $25, $30. Bet, we'll see you in a minute. You got a waybill now. Now you have a waybill. It's digital. You went back and forth with somebody on your phone. You have a business license. You've got commercial insurance. And now you got your waybill. They can't fuck with you now. What they upset about is when you roll up on somebody and you just say, hey, man, you need a cash ride? You need a ride somewhere? You don't even have a waybill. See, you're hailing right now. You're hailing somebody. Hey, man, you need a ride? Now, if somebody did a ride through the app, through Uber or Lyft, and you said, listen, I don't want to do this through Uber or Lyft because I'm not getting paid a lot. In Arizona, we're lucky. We have this app called Hum. It's an app only available in Arizona, and it's in Idaho too. People get in our car. I don't want to do it on Uber or Lyft because they're not paying me enough. Give me your phone number. That's the beginning of my waybill. They give me the phone number. I put it in Hum. Now that it's in Hum, they can download the app if they wanted to, but they don't have to. I put it in Hum. It says request ride. Once it requests ride, their number now generates a receipt and a waybill automatically. There's no destination because they haven't given me one yet. I could put one in if I wanted to, but usually I just put it on my screen. But the waybill has now begun because the moment I end the ride, it's got their identifier number, invoice, date, time, everything else, the price. It generates a waybill in real time. There's no other app that does that out there that'll generate you a waybill in real time. That's why the states have a hard time fucking with us doing Hum. They can't. And Hum is actually on the sign and billboards now at the airports. So we go to the airports now and we got Hum all over the airport. So we can use that and they can't say we're hailing rides. Hum has a manual ride option where I can start a manual ride right there on the spot at the airport. This is an app that has that option. You can't do that on Uber. You can't do that on Lyft. Therefore, even me using Hum at the airport, taking somebody off of Uber and putting them on Hum is 100% legal, 100% legit because Hum is advertised at the airport and I'm doing a Hum function. I'm putting them. That's why every driver out here, if you were in Arizona and you don't have Hum on your phone, you fucking yourself. And I'm going to tell you why. That's your commercial insurance. That's your waybill. Hum is advertised at the airports out here. They just had the whole convention center. Hum was just advertised at the convention center. So the other night, 100-foot billboards everywhere, digital LED signs, 200-foot LEDs in front of crowds of people. Hum was on everything. That cost a lot of fucking money. They got it done though. So now when you go to the airport, you go in all these places, police are knowing about Hum. Everybody knows about Hum. You wearing Hum shirts, you got Hum on the side of your car. You at the airport. Hey man, I'm gonna take you off of Uber and I'm gonna put you on Hum because I get paid. You're gonna pay less on Hum, but I get paid more. The moment you do that, they can't walk and say, well, you're doing a cash ride. No, I'm putting them on Hum. What the fuck is Hum? Dude, you don't see all these Hum signs all in the airport? Look at my screen. Oh, that's an app. Yeah, it's an app. It's not a cash ride. I'm doing it on app. Okay, my bad. They walk off. I don't got to explain to these motherfuckers that it's a cash ride. They don't need to know that much. I just tell them I'm doing this on Hum right now. Oh, I know it's an app. Yeah, it's an app. They walk off. They go. They're out of here. At that point, you're doing a cash ride with an app, with the waybill, with the phone number, 100% legit. Nobody can say shit to you. Yeah, let's see you profit. Oh, you can privatize food deliveries. Go to Fiverr. Fiverr builds food delivery apps. For like $200-300, you can get you a food delivery app. All you need is a food delivery app. And if you can have the people download your app, they can actually contact you and say, hey, you're going to pick up my food at, Pizza Hut, blah, blah. It's already paid for. I'm paying you through the app. They pay you through the app. Go to Fiverr. Fiverr builds apps for food delivery and stuff like that, man. This is 2020 and 2021 Austin Bergstrom International Uber and Lyft paid $7 million as airport fee. Taxi only paid $700K. Now imagine how much these thieves are making. Oh, yeah. They're making a lot. They're making a lot right now. $7 million as the airport fee. Damn, that's crazy. That's a lot of cars in and out. That's a lot of cars in and out. Oh, yeah, man. We're trying to get Hum. We're trying to get Hum to get out. But see, your laws have to be conducive to what Hum does. That's the only difference. Just like when Uber was trying to get it. And that's why I had to show the history of Uber. Because if I show the history of Uber, then you guys know the constraints that Hum is going to have getting into other states. There's legislation out there. They don't just want these apps there. They come in. No, we don't want Hum here because Hum allows this and Hum allows that. So they might have to structure the app. Just like in Nevada, you guys got to put your state business license on. We don't do that shit. Your county business, we don't do that in Arizona. It's not structured the same. So our Uber, the geo fence for Uber out here and for Lyft out here, it doesn't say we need state licenses and stuff like that. If we get them, we just got them. But I like to show people the constraints that people got. Hum has to go through the red tape of every single state. And Hum is not a massive, massive app. We're trying to make it massive out here. If it can get massive, like I said, for them to be at the convention center in Phoenix. Now, you got to understand, Phoenix, Arizona is a massive city. Worldwide, people know about Phoenix. The Phoenix Suns, the Phoenix Cardinals, Phoenix Diamondbacks. The Arizona Diamondbacks, they know everything. ASU, everything. And so for Hum to actually get space in that convention center on their massive billboards with this huge convention going on, that's major. Because Phoenix is not some little bitty town like Maricopa sitting down the road. You could do Maricopa Convention Center. Probably you get them like $100. They'll say, okay, cool, $100. Because ain't nobody down there. but you're in Phoenix, downtown Phoenix, Arizona. We're all the hum drivers outside. All of the brochures, we're on the flyers next to Walmart, next to Fry's food. We're on it's banks and stuff like that on everything. The flyer was massive, and it had all these major corporations on this flyer, and then it had hum on the exact same flyer, and we're all the drivers representing that little word on there. All the LED screens all inside. It ain't like Uber, because with Uber, you don't have like a million fucking Uber drivers show up. With hum, it's only like 20, 30 of us was out there that night. We're hum, like this is it. The ones you're looking at, this is hum right here. We are hum. Dude, so you guys ain't got like 100,000 drivers? Nope. Most of these guys drive in the daytime. 20 of us are night drivers. Here we are. We started doing cash rides. Like, let's do it. Because we could do that at the event. Nobody has to download the app. We can put them on the app right there on the spot. Where you got to go. Just right around the corner. Cool. What's your phone number? Waybill's generated that quick. Enter, request ride, start ride, go around the corner. They give me $20 cash and ride. Done. That's it. That's it. Man, just keep hum over there. It's better. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Does hum ever come in Australia? And the thing about hum is that hum is a true business. It's a true business account. It's not a feeder. Now, I could turn it on and people could ping me right now, but I probably won't take the ride because there's not people out there as business savvy as me. With hum, this is how hum works. If you request a ride through hum, when somebody requests a ride through hum, it'll say, Jeff will take you from the airport to downtown, $14 because you requested a ride through hum. I'll let another driver take that. That's cool. Because I'll go there and I'll say, I'll do hum, but I'll take you downtown for $25. We could just do a manual ride real quick. See, I'll get $10 more. But Uber will charge them same people $40 for the ride. And they'll be like, dude, I'm saving $15. I'm like, yeah, you are. And they really are, because they're saving $15. If they're on the hum app, they can request a ride and probably get it for $14, $15, and the driver would get about $12, $13, because the driver gets almost all of it. Since I have a couple of reasons why I'm saying that. Oh yeah, I know it. Hum is a little different. It's different. It's 100% business app. If you're not a business person, you're not business savvy, you can wait on pings, but it's going to be a lot slower than Uber and Lyft until the riders all find out about it, which is why I need to develop my channel to not just be drivers only, which is why I'm changing shit up. I'm going to bring more drivers over, more riders to this side of the equation. And hopefully they come from everywhere. Because like I said, my TikTok account is crazy. And if I can get some of those people who are just basic riders, rideshare riders, to come over, find drivers in their certain cities and stuff like that, then my channel's serving justice, because it's helping people get money. People come here because we know that we're of value and we provide a value to our community. Any driver that's in this comment strand right now, all these chat right now, anybody can be like, I'll do a cash ride. Somebody can land right now. Hey, Jeff, I just saw your live stream. I'm at the airport here at LAX. Is anybody near LAX on this channel? It could be anybody like that. Anybody like that. See, hum needs to scale and become the official rideshare of the Phoenix airport. Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be crazy if they did that, because Uber and Lyft wouldn't win, because Uber and Lyft is charging people double and triple. $198. $198 to go to North Scottsdale. $198 on Uber. $198. They pay the driver $58. Where's the $440 going? And see, when you got something like that and you have an app like Hum in this market, I see you charging somebody $198. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, I'll charge you $150. $150, $150. So you saving $50 plus you ain't got to tip me. What if you want to tip me $25? Then you're really saving $75. I just put $75 back in your pocket by you saying, I'll use Hum. Then I'm like, okay, here's $75. That's basically what I'm doing. Because if I don't do it, you're going to use Uber, pay the $198 and tip me $25. You're out $225. You're out $225. When I could have just said, just give me $150 and handed you. Out of that $225, I would have gave you $75 back. Says, here's $75 just for using me instead of going through that app. Anybody who wants $75 back in their hand, anybody who says, no, I want $75 back, you're an idiot. It's just like, I probably don't want you in my car. Something fishy about that shit. You don't want $75 back? No, I don't. How much of a tip? Oh, I ain't going to tip you either. Wait a minute. So you're not going to tip me. You're not going to save me money. You know I'm getting underpaid. And nope. You know what? I'm going to let you ride with somebody else. I'm cool. It's like, so Hum did not have to fulfill the city need or greed. Airport comes under city and city officials taking money from these criminal run companies. And that's why no one competes with Uber and Lyft. They all getting kickbacks. That's what I'm thinking. They're all getting kickbacks. And that's why I think Hum is good using it for what we use it for right now. We do a lot of local community stuff. And it's crazy. It's pretty easy. I've gotten a few pings from Hum from the airport, and they paid pretty well. The same ride that I was getting the other night for $19 on Lyft. Basic Lyft sedan, $19. I did a Hum sedan for $50 to the same area. So the $19 that I was getting paid, the person was paying about $70 for that ride. So they were paying about $70 for that ride. I was getting 19 of it on Lyft. Now on Hum, the person paid like $55 and I got 50. So they saved $20 from what they would pay with Lyft, and I get most of the money. This is why I'm like, man, you can't mess around. You can't mess around. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, Jeff. Yeah, all these kickbacks and shit like that. And that's why I tell folks, man, if you want to really do business for real, you have to find people out there who understand what's going on in rideshare. This is why you hear channels say, well, Jeff's complaining. No, I'm explaining. When I explain and I'm passionate about the way I explain it, I'm not no nerdy motherfucker gonna sit there. And next year in 2013, what Uber did in 2007, no, I'm like, and you know what these motherfuckers did? Because that's how I talk. If I talk like that and you all, it sounds like you complaining, fuck on somewhere. Now I'm complaining that you around me. Get the fuck away from me. Now I'm complaining. So once I'm around people that understand how I talk and what we gonna do, this is how we talk. And we find out how these companies are in our neighborhoods and why they're doing the shit they're doing. We tell that to the riders. The riders come to this channel and say, dude, I had no idea Uber was doing that shit, man. I've been using Uber for like 2 years. Uber be doing it. That's why I need to get the riders over here. We got the drivers at the barbecue. We sitting at the tables right now. We got ribs, corn on the cob, green beans and shit. We sitting here. We like, where the people at? Now I got to get the people here. Y'all already helped me build the channel up to this point. Y'all sat here and helped me get it. Now it's time to go out and get people to understand what the barbecue is really all about. When they get here and they start seeing it, that you charge a rate per mile, change it up. Oh, I change it up all the time. So it's depend on how far I'm going, which direction I'm going, what time of day, stuff like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, 59 in the chat. So mad it up the likes. There you go. Yeah, and so it's like, if I'm going like a double ride, like to pick somebody up and then bringing them back, I have to charge almost like, at least $1 a minute, $1.50 a minute, something like that. So if I'm going to be on a road for about 45 minutes to an hour, it's going to be close to about $60 to $80. But if it's like miles and I ain't really going nowhere, and I'm like, okay, Jeff, it's only like 4 miles, but you got to do some waiting. Well, if it's only 4 miles, I got to do some waiting. I'll do it for like, I don't know, $50. So it depends. Like you change it up. I'll say, okay, $50 because you got me sitting around for an hour, but only went like 3, 4, 5 miles. $50 is cool. But if I'm actually doing some driving, eating it up, we're gonna go 60 to 80. So that's kind of how I change it up. So yeah, like the video. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. But that's what I want to do, man. Like I said, when I changed the name, when I took Uber off this account, I definitely knew. I said, what I want to do is I want to actually get this channel to be more open to society, not just to rideshare drivers. That's it. Too many channels are like that, man. No, seeing Jeff potential the curse. Thank you, Jeff, man. Man. And that's the thing is like, once we open this platform up, we're all the businesses. This is an entire business market of nothing but drivers on my channel. All of us want to be somebody's private driver. All of us are down with that. The pigeons are on pigeon channels doing pigeon shit. That's what they're doing. They'll be on the apps. They'll get deactivated and they'll be trying to come over here. Hey, man, what did I miss, man? I heard about your channel. Bro, you're late. You already back 3rd grade. You got to go back and start watching content because we're already graduated. We're all moving to some other shit. So all these people on this channel that are businesses, all we need now are the people who are willing to come in and say, hey, I'm actually in Lincoln, Nebraska this weekend. Is anybody here from Lincoln, Nebraska that can possibly drive me and my family around? Bing, somebody in the chat. Hey, me, contact me at cool. Hey, we'll be in, St. Louis this weekend. Is there anybody in the chat in St. Louis this weekend? Because we're looking for 2 trucks. And, we got a couple of soccer teams flying in. Bing. That's what my channel's going to be like. I want it to be like people come here and they say what city they're in, and then they're gonna need somebody to, you know, drive with them. I just host the channel. You guys are all the businesses. It's like walking into a flea market and everybody's got tents set up everywhere. That's basically what this is. When riders come in here, I want riders to say, man, I know we're gonna be paying $300-$400 all weekend driving these damn Ubers. $300-$400 all weekend. Yeah, maybe we can cut that shit in half, man. Let's see if we can get somebody to get us from the airport. I know this channel that always got drivers on it looking for like private rides all the time. And they come jump on and be like, hey man, we about to land in Atlanta. All right, cool. Yeah, we be landing like 2-3 hours, man. It's like 4 guys. We got, you know, luggage. We only got like 5 bags. Yeah, exactly, Severe. That's what it is. It's like a hub. And I would love for that to be what my channel is like. We've got enough channels out there teaching drivers how to use the app, how to properly shut down. And so you don't lose your service, this weird shit. I don't care about the apps. I care about the drivers. So I want to bring people over that's going to take care of all the people on this channel that's been taking care of this channel and helping this channel. That's my goal. So y'all going to see me doing some weird shit, doing raps and shit, putting my dog videos out there. I'm doing whatever I can do because I need people on this side of the equation to support the people that actually make this content fucking possible. And I would like to talk to those riders and let those riders know you're here because we want to save our community. We want to help you. We want to save our economy, but it's going to take teamwork to do this. If it's not, if you guys are not on our side and you're on the side of corporate and on the side of, you know, Lyft and Uber and all these, we're not going to win. We're going to get our asses handed to us. And I hope they see the picture. I hope they watch some of the videos we got. I hope, because I post some of these videos on my YouTube to show people who these people really are, like Tony West and all them. I show that shit. And I want them to go, you know what, Jeff? I'm going to find me a private driver, man. My company, they willing to pay Square all the time. Yeah, they use Square, bro. They use Square. Cool. Because I use Square, man. I'm going to find me a private driver, bro. That's what I'm hoping for this channel to be like, to inspire people to start being more community-oriented, not app-oriented. And if we can get people over it, like I said, a lot of channels ain't got nowhere to go. They have nowhere to fucking go. They're dead channels. I'm trying to keep this shit alive for us. And it's going to happen. It ain't going to be easy. Because you got a lot of fucking haters out there that want to knock us off. This is hit the like button. Y'all just teaching off the info. I know. I like that. And that's what it is. And there's a lot of people that, you know, they'll come to the channel just to see what, like I said, that one motherfucker, he came over and tried to steal ideas off my channel to take it back to his channel to see if it'll help his channel pop. People do that shit all the time on YouTube. Me, I would rather say, hey, if you want to see different type of content than what I got, these are some channels you can check out. I'm not going to go tell somebody not to watch somebody else's channel. I'm not going to steal somebody's content, put it on my channel, and never mention their channel just because I want to steal shit from them. I got a lot of favorite channels. He's like, yep, I know everyone has a specialty in who to call for what, real shit. And that's what we want to be like. And we can make this channel like that. But like I said, it's a lot of haters out there, a lot of haters. I'm on a private right now, customer getting suit tailored. Me and my son are playing at Fun City. Can't hate the player, hate the game. Why don't show me the way first? There you go, Lucas. That's it, brother. That's it. And see, that's the thing, man. You spending time with your family. You got your son with you. You're making money. You're taking care of the community taking care of you back. Bro, Uber and Lyft ain't like this. They got you running around like a chicken with your head cut off. You out there fucking trying to get surge. You're trying to do this, trying to do that. And it's like, man, we can't live like this. You got people out there, you know, shit on auto accept, going one way out of town. They got a dead head all the way back to where you came from. No, man, it's like that. Your clients will take care of you. They'll take care of you. Just kick back. Relax, they'll pay you out. You can go sit at Fun City for a minute, you know, be like, hey, man, we're going to go hang here while you're getting your suit tailored. Okay, cool, no problem. Drop him back off, pick up your son. Let's go, man, let's go. That's living. That's real life. You ain't sitting on minivan smoking a fucking cigarette, sitting behind a goddamn dumpster and shit. That's not real life. It's like nobody's aspiring to be like that. It's like, man, fuck that shit. Say, hey, love you too, Dami. I appreciate that, brother. It was like, Jeff, love your recent video exposing Uber's entire operations base being built upon illegal activity, subverting antitrust and labor laws, price fixing, all the rest of their dirty tricks. Yeah. And see, in Time to Wake Up, that's what I want to do, man. I'm glad you watched that video because I know a lot of the videos I put out, they're hard to digest because the shit makes you mad. Some of my videos make you mad. They are, because we're passionate about taking care of our community. We're passionate about making enough money to take care of ourselves. We are passionate about that. Some people may call it complaining or upset or that. Fuck them. I'm not worried about them. We are passionate about doing it the right way. And we have been done wrong. These people come in being criminals. They come in doing it the criminal way. Then got the nerve to turn around and say, hey guys, don't do it the criminal way. Wait a minute. That's how you got in our community to begin with. You was a corrupt person to come into our community. You're a corrupt corporation to come in and pay people off and do illegal shit with all these, algorithms and programs you got. And now you got the nerve to sit and tell us, hey, y'all, don't do like us. Well, doing like y'all help y'all be successful. Being corrupt help y'all be successful. Doing illegal shit help y'all be successful. I'm just trying to be successful. And what I learned is if you do shit the right way, you do shit by the books, the only people that are going to win are the crooks. Gun laws are made not for criminals, but for the people that abide by gun laws. Business laws are not made for the people who want to do legit business, but for the people who do corrupt shit and know how to pay to get around the shit. Like I say, if you want to get ahead in life, just know the game, learn the game, and then you navigate it. You start seeing every little option you got out there. You say, oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. I could do this. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Kim. Great podcast, bro. Hey, we over trying to do it. We trying to do it. This is my client gave me a little batch of neem powder to make a liquid spray for my garden. Keeps the bugs away. My thing is about community. Yeah, and that's good right there. And seeing that, once you can prove that it works, I'm telling you, Severe, once you can prove that it works, just market it. People will buy it off TikTok and everything else like that. There's one of my clients. She makes these lights. I'm going to actually buy 2 of them off of her, and I'm going to hang them behind me. She makes these things. I was like, where'd you get these from? So I made them. I says, no. She says, yeah, I actually made them. And she showed me how she made them. I was like, you could make a killing with these. I'm like, do you know how many people want? I mean, they're the most crafty designer looking lights, but so inexpensive to make. All it's just wiring and stuff like that. Some people out there are so crafty. And I'm looking at this stuff like, to me, that's worth money. I would buy that. You got to start looking at little things that we value. And this is how we take care of ourselves. Like we sit there and we say how people out there, just want to go corporate. Once we go back to community, we start seeing the value in who we are. Like that lady, that to me is more valuable than the shit that I see in stores, because I was like, she actually made this. Like it took some brain power to think this shit through, because I'm like, I'm a pretty crafty dude. And I'm looking like, how the fuck you make this? This shit is clever. It is crazy. And she's like, I can make these all day. I'm like, I'm buying them. And once I buy them, I'm going to hang them in here. Y'all going to be like, that is sick. Who made those lights? I told her she's ready to retire and everything. She's like, I'm going to retire. I said, well, if you retire, you can make these and sell these online, right? You can get a little money from this. If this is all you're going to do. Like, man, so even if you help one driver, you accomplish your job. You changed my driving, Jeff. Thanks. Oh, I appreciate that, Jesse, man. Appreciate it, brother. And see, that's the thing, man. This channel was not made about bragging about who's better, who makes the most, who does this. There's channels out there that still do that shit. And they wonder why they flopping, because people are tired of hearing that shit. They tired of that nature of a driver. It's like over competitive. It's one thing to want to do well to help yourself. But when you want to be above somebody else just to say you're better than them, people kind of get away from that shit. That's not how we drive. No, that's so 1995 to me, man. Those fairy lights in jars. Oh, it's like real big lights. It's like net lighting. It's huge nets. So I'm like, I like those. The Uber, we're on our way to full-blown exploitation. Yeah. So, man, and like I said, just, man, it's these people, man, that are running these smaller YouTube channels. They don't understand how we got to where we are right now. We got to where we are by helping more people than trying to hurt people to prove that we're better than somebody. Oh, you should watch mine. Don't watch nobody else's. Watch mine. The moment somebody tells me that, I don't fuck with them. I tell everybody, you always need to have 2 doctors and 2 mechanics. That way they can always check each other. Because if your mechanic tell you this, go talk to the other mechanic. He might tell you opposite. Now you make both of them talk to each other. You're going to get the truth out of them. So I tell people, go look at other channels, watch other channels, because you're going to find out how you make money and how you don't make money fast. You're going to see it. It might take you 80 hours to do it that way, and you might do this shit in 25, 30 hours this way. That's why I tell people, Thank you, rideshare Lisa. I appreciate the super chat, lady. Appreciate that. And it's like, and that's the thing. And like I said, Lisa, your Discord group is hilarious. Like I said, I love being on that Discord group. Now I got my phones up and running, right? Because I didn't have Discord on my other phone. I had it on the phone I don't use, not the one I do use. Now I figured it out. I was like, hey, I'm back. Like, shoot. Yeah, nobody's working on their life, has time to pay attention to what other people are doing. I'm telling you, Severa, that part right there. And it's the sad part is that we were saying, you know, how we want to take all the new drivers. I love new drivers because new drivers, they haven't developed that many bad habits yet because they're just now starting. So did you get a backpack? I know that's funny. It's like, no, I didn't get a backpack. I got my cargo shorts on. But if we get new drivers, we can catch them before they develop bad habits. And we can also teach them to start getting business cards now. We don't let them get so deep and dependent into it that they end up saying, oh, man, I'm stuck inside a rideshare, man. I'm stuck inside a rideshare. Channels like his channel, new riders get on, and the first thing they say is, well, I'm better than every other channel, so you might as well just unsub every channel and just watch mine. Just watch mine. Oh, congratulations on the court case. And I know you're happy about that. It's been a long time. I know it's been a long fight with a lot of drama involved in that. So I know you're happy about that. So weight off your shoulders now. So weight off your shoulders. You like, woo, man. You can do it. So be careful if y'all are on the apps. I have seen a lot of intermediate trips disguised as airport trips. What's intermediate trips? Intermediate trips disguised as airport trips. I don't know what that means. Yeah, but no, and this channel, like I said, we love new drivers over here because we love to educate. We don't hate. We don't try to brag. Oh, I'm better than you. If you just started last year, oh, bro, I'm better than you. I'm way better than you. Y'all just need to watch me. No, I say, bro, do you know about this, and isn't it? You could teach somebody something. And then they go out and they teach one. What is this? Like reach one, teach one or something like that. They used to say all the time. So I love new drivers. But when you got channels like the other guy shit, I mean, the first thing you want to do is brag about how they've been doing it so long and just listen to me because I know what I'm doing and nobody else know what they doing because they ain't done it longer than me. One thing, everybody's car is different. Everybody's service is different. Everybody's city is different. So it's kind of hard to compare somebody driving in this city versus another city if our apps aren't the same. Just like in Vegas, you need business licenses and shit like that. You don't need that out here. It's almost hard to compare city to city. So what you do is you compare what is your goal and you say, what do you want to do? Do you want to be in rideshare forever? Which you probably shouldn't because you're going to tell them the game. Be like, listen, you can get deactivated for anything. Somebody could just say, you know, a safety violation. And next thing you know, you don't drive no more. You only been driving for 3 weeks. You don't drive no more. It can happen. So you got to get people to say, hey, listen, this is what you got to do. Start getting your game plan together to have something else after rideshare. Well, I've been driving on the apps since October 2019. This will be year 5, October 2019. But I've been doing actual logistics and rideshare since I've been buying luxury cars. I've been buying luxury cars pretty much my whole life. Almost since like 1997, 98. I started buying luxury cars because I'm a mechanic. I grew up working on cars and I like to drive them. So I thought, why not just get paid to drive the cars I work on? So I started working on cars and driving cars around, and people was paying me for it. This is way before Uber. So I've been doing this shit before Uber came along, and I ain't never had commercial insurance. I done had like 3-4 Mercedes S bodies, the big ones. I done had some nice ass cars out there, and I drive people around. And now that Uber and Lyft is out, everybody want to act like this shit's brand new. Like, oh, I've been on the app. I'm like, okay, cool. It's like, man, but to actually know how to do ride service, to get out open doors, you know, let people man, once you start doing that and you realize how much people just value that service, it's almost like being a chef. Realize, like saying how much people like a good steak or a great salad or a good, you know, dinner roll or something like that. Once you are good at something, you just want to do it. You just want to do it, and people will pay you what you're worth. Now, imagine being a chef, a top shelf chef, and you're getting paid like $15 an hour. But other chefs are getting paid, you know, $90 an hour, $200 an hour, but you're getting paid $15 an hour as a top shelf. That's Uber and Lyft. Because I know my service, because I used to do this shit before Uber and Lyft even came along. I used to have some of the best cars, man. Nicest, cleanest cars, everything else like that. And now these apps want to tell people, well, if you want $15 an hour, we're going to leave the state. I'm like, bro, I've been making that way before y'all even came along. What are you talking about? They're trying to push people back to like 1999 salaries and shit like that. And I'm like, no, we should be making $60, $70 an hour with some of these cars. Easily 60, 70 an hour. Some cars over 100 an hour based on how many people you're driving around and shit like that. Because everybody could just pay a little bit to take care of the driver. If each person said, well, we'll all pay 10 each, and it's 5 people in the car, that's a $50 ride. You might only be going 5 miles, but everybody's paying 10 each. Hey, everybody pay $2 a mile. Okay, cool. Everybody pay $2 a mile. So everybody just pay 10 each. Cool. $50. Driver gets $50 for going 5 miles. That's a great idea. It's a great service. Because if you pay, okay, everybody just pay $2 a mile or whatever. And if I was on a bus, I mean, it will be way less on a bus, but all of us would be paying $3 a piece on the bus. When this guy right here is probably only getting like $8, $9 on the app to take 6 of us. He's getting like $8 or $9 because he had to pay the app like 25. So it's like, we don't do that, man. It's like a lot of people don't understand that we teach people not just how to do rideshare, but the value of what we do on this channel. It's the value of logistics. It's not a lot of people out there. They just want to say, I want to be the best rideshare master. Cool. Knock yourself out. I mean, we're logistics over here. You rideshare, we're ride service. We got white umbrellas in our back seats. We got, waters. One guy said, he wants when I start picking him and his party up, they're going to pay me already to pick up their drinks. So they don't got to, because usually we stop on the way. And he's like, well, shit, if you can already have it, we'll just pay you for it. I'm like, bet, no problem. So now I'm going to kind of already have their drinks when I pick them up, and they're paying me for them. They're basically buying the drink, so they don't got to have it when they come. So it's like, we're ride service. We're not what some of these guys think they are. It's just like, I cannot understand how we're in 2024 right now, and people who are doing ride share still haven't figured out that we're getting fucked and we're getting paid less and less with no surge and less and no quests and no streaks and no bonuses and less. They haven't figured it out yet. And they're sitting here, oh man, I'm going to just all I got to do is just work twice the amount of hours. I can make the same amount of money. No, you'll gross the same, but you're not making the same. If you grossing the same, but you're working twice the amount of hours, that means you're making less. You're making less, but they don't even see that. Well, we can work 80 hours in a week. Other jobs don't let you do that. Nobody wants to. Like, I didn't graduate from high school thinking, oh man, I can't wait to work 80 hours a week. Graduating high school finally. So to see these people in rideshare walking around going, I can't work to work 80 hours every week. I'm like, was that your dream when you graduated high school? When you got your diploma, walking across the stage, did you think, man, I cannot wait to work 80 hours with this damn diploma? This is going to be an amazing life. Doubt it. It's like, and that's why I said in my other video that I drop about, the gig economy and how it's like Uber's dead and all this. A lot of these people, they don't have the brains to do their own business. They won't work out at a W-2 well enough because I think they've already thought themselves out of common sense. You put them in a W-2 with a supervisor and you're relying on logic and common sense, that person's going to get fired because they've been a rideshare driver for too long. They're going to get fired because common sense went out the window when they thinking, oh, if I work 80 hours a week, that means I can make more money. And they think that shit. I'm like, no, you're not making, you're grossing more, but you're making less actually. It's called increasing at a decreasing rate. It's called marginal return. So when I sit there and I tell these people, if you ran it like a business, got business cards and everything else like that, you can make incrementally more so you can work less hours and you can still gross the same with less hours. Like Jamil, when y'all went out yesterday, when you and Alan, when y'all went yesterday and did the big Jeep, the desert tour thing or whatever like that, y'all made more money doing that than probably working a whole day with Uber and Lyft, and y'all didn't do that much. But y'all just had more people. Y'all had like 4 or 5 people in the car, took them out there, brought them back, made more than what you do if you was doing Uber and Lyft. You would have made less than half of what you made yesterday in the same time frame. Think about the time frame you worked. Think about the amount of money you got. Think about working on the apps. You would have made less than half of what you made yesterday. There's no way them people would have paid that much to Uber and Uber would have gave it straight to you. No way possible. No way possible. I'm telling you, Kevin, man. Well, most drivers are more closely like robots and intelligent beings. Exactly. Exactly. Say, Pedro, Kevin, love you, man. Yeah, we love some Kev around here. That's my brother right there, Kevin Mango. Yeah, Pedro. Yeah. Oh, Kim said, hey, like everyone's input is all new to me. Oh, Kim, we get down over here. We get down because I want people to realize how much you're worth. If you were not worth $90 to take somebody from the airport to their house, if you weren't worth 90, Uber couldn't charge 90. Uber charges these people $90 and they get in your car and you get 36 of the 90. You get 40 of the 90. You're worth that 90. So what I say is, hey, I know you paid $90 to get this ride. I'm going to charge you 80. I'm going to charge you 75 because I'm not taking 35 and I'm not taking 40. Because if this person paid 90 and they're going to tip you 20, that's 110 they paid. So if you say I'm going to charge you 70 instead of the 110, you just saved them $40. It's a much better deal. And the money stays in the economy of your own community. It don't go to Uber and Uber don't just trickle you some pigeon popcorn back. Say, hey, here's some little piggly popcorn. No. So I tell people all the time, the value of what we do is clearly shown in what these people are paying. Like earlier, like Dom, when he was texting me, he was telling his guy what he was charging him. The guy he was charging, his client, Dom's client said, you need to charge me more. Dom's client said that you need to charge me more. These people really want to take care of us. They want to take care of us. They pay this to the apps and they're used to paying. All the apps have shown us is how much somebody's willing to pay for our services. They don't even realize all this shit is fees. It's all fees. Like, man, there it is. Duato, rideshare to wheelchair. Oh, I love it. I'm going to subscribe to that. That's Duato's right there. Rideshare to wheelchair. This is Duato. He actually sent me his progressive information and everything else about how he got hit while driving. He was hit while on the apps, driving on the app with a passenger and everything in the car. And Uber and Progressive both left him hanging. He's in a wheelchair now. This is Duato. He's always on the channel. I did a video about him and everything like that too. So that's his new channel, Rideshare to Wheelchair. I definitely want to subscribe to that channel. I want to subscribe to that because this is a story that a lot of people need to realize because they think, oh, it's so much safer on the apps. It's so much safer. Just leave it on the app. It's so much safer until they see reality. When they see something that happens for real and the apps are looking at you like, we don't owe you nothing. We aren't doing nothing for you. The insurance on each app is looking at them like, we don't owe you nothing, but you were doing work for them. Imagine had you never took that ride that day. If you would have never took that ride that day, but instead had a private client set up and said, I'm going to do my private client. I'm not doing Uber rides today. If you would have never took that ride that day, you probably wouldn't be making that channel right now. But that's what these apps do to us. They induce us to go out there and ride with this pigeon pay shit. They throwing all these dollar signs on our apps. They putting $4 signs in a row, $5 signs in a row. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely, Roger Rody. You know it, brother. That's my man, Steve, right there. We need to do a live. No, we both are busy. Let's lock it down. Yeah, I've been kind of busy over the past week because I haven't done a live stream in like 4 or 5 days. I think 4 days. And I've been trying to do one every couple of days. So definitely, man, we need to do it. We need to do it, brother. Definitely. Let's do it. Just started, so I have to make some comment. Yeah. Just started, so I have to make some content. Yeah, okay, brother. Get some content on there, man. Get some content on there. We'll be there, brother. And like I said, I'm glad when new drivers come over and new riders, people who are new to the apps, because they don't even understand. They think, oh, man, I paid $40 for a driver yesterday. It's like, okay, you paid $40 for a driver. Guess how much the rider, depending on if it was surgeon or not. If it was surgeon and you paid $40 and that driver didn't have any surge on his phone, that driver probably got $7 to $11. Now, if he had some surge on his phone, maybe he got an extra $10. He probably got 21 out of the 40. But if he ain't have no surge, that dude probably got $7. It was yesterday. Somebody sent me it was a surge I got. Oh man, this was crazy right here. I saw a surge picture come through the phone and I was like, you are kidding me. You are kidding me. Hold up for a second. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? And it was, I know it's in here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is it. It was $21.03. $21.03 for this ride. It had $2.50 surge, $2.50 a surge. It was 16 miles away with a 17-mile trip. So you're going about 35 miles. You're going about 35 miles almost, 37 minutes for $21.03. You're going 16 miles to get to somebody to take them on a 17-mile trip, and they're paying you $21. That's with the $2.50 surge. Now, without the $2.50, they be getting paid like $19. $19 they be getting less than 19 because it's $22.50 on a $21 ride. They be getting $18 and some change for a ride going almost 35 miles. $18 some change. This is what these apps are dealing with. These people are, and that person probably paid for a $21 ride. They probably paid about $30, $40. They probably paid about $30, $40 for that ride. Then the driver's getting $21 with a $2.50 surge. The fact that it's even surging, they probably paid more. They probably paid $45, $50 because they're in the surge area at the time. The driver's only getting $2.50 on a $34 ride. I'm like, man, forget that shit. Nope. So I was like, nope, these people, man, we've got to educate the riders and educate the drivers on what's really going on with these apps so they can make a decision. It should be completely transparent. Everybody should be able to make a decision on whether or not this transaction is worth it. Because these people are paying $40, $50 thinking we're getting the money. Uber and Lyft need to tell these people, we're only going to give your driver $9. And they were like, well, why the fuck am I paying $34? If you're only giving a driver $9, why are you charging me $34? Oh, well, fees, marketing fees for our stock, fees for a few executives. So you telling me this driver's getting $9 out of this? You telling me this ride is $34, but this dude is actually getting $9 to take me, and the rest of the money just going in limbo. Yep. They're not transparent for a reason. They don't like when we cruise up and we talk and we say, hey, you know what, man? I'm only getting this much. Oh, yeah, I saw the subscription on Lyft for that $2.99 shit. Yep. That price lock. And we sit there and we go, if they were more transparent and they told the riders how much people were really putting on this, they would be like, I just rather pay the driver straight up. Hey, man, I'm paying $34. I know you're getting $9. What if I just gave you $25, man? Did 25 work? Yeah, man, because I could use that 10 for something else, man. I can't believe they charged me $34 and giving you $9, man. I'll just give you 25. Cool. Otherwise, they pay the 34. They say, well, I'm going to tip you $10. Now they paying 44. So they paying 44 when the driver could just pay 25 and be done. You could say this dude $20. You could say this dude $20 if you just say, hey, just give me 25. Because I was going to tip you 10 at first. But I'm like, shit, that's $44 right there, man. $45. When I'm like, you know what? Just get this dude 25 because he's only getting 9 anyways. Everything will work out if we add transparency. These apps couldn't get away with what they're getting away with if we add transparency. But that's why this channel exists. It's one of the only channels like that. We got a couple out there that act like this. But like I said, there's too many of these channels out there. They more pumping themselves up. Oh, yeah, I'm a master at this. Watch me work. Come watch me work. Watch me make this money. This is how much money I'm gonna make. Watch me work. They don't say shit about the real game about rideshare. And that's why their channels are flopping. People are tired of the fluff channels, tired of the bullshit channels. They just tired of, hearing people talk about how much they make and how great they doing so they can feel better about them fucking selves. Like, no, let's talk about this industry. We can help drivers out. We can help riders out because riders are getting ripped off. And if you're not trying to help riders out, then you just as bad as the apps. You've got to try. You've got to at least make an attempt to help somebody out. And I'm one of them people, man. I'm one of them people. I tell motherfuckers real quick, man, if you're getting charged like $85, that shit's way too much. Tell you what, I charge you like $65, $70. Bet. $65, $70 is cool. You get there, blasting music, kicking the kick. They fuck around, give you a $100 bill. Here you go, $100 bill. Bam. Here you go, $100 bill. Man, I was trying to save you some money, man. Hey, that was a great ride, man. Great music, man. I ain't heard Juvenile in a long time. I was actually playing Juvenile the other day, and it's funny that rideshare rodeo's in here. Let me tell you the Juvenile song I was playing. This is the Juvenile song I was playing that everybody was loving. They was loving this song. They was like, hey, play that. You not tuned in. Rodeo. I was playing rodeo in the car. These people walked up and I was playing Rodeo by Juvenile. And they was like, oh shit, that's my wife's favorite song. I was like, no. She was like, oh, they sang every word of that shit the whole way. I was like, dog. I was like, you know how old this song is? He says, man, this is her favorite song, man, Rodeo. Exactly. I was like, man, bruh. That lady, her husband, they was in the car rocking. They was like, I mean, every word. Let me tell you about this business. They was going back, man. They was rocking out, man. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm like, dude, that was a fun ass ride. That was a fun ride, and they paid me more than what the ride was because I gave him a quote. I was like, man, you know what, $40 is cool. Man, dude was like, here, man, 50. Like, where he was like, here, man. I was like, cool. I appreciate that shit, man. But dude was cool as a motherfucker. Hold up. I think I probably spent it this morning. Did I spend it this morning? Yeah, because I had to buy some shit. Yeah, I had to go to Walmart this morning, buy me some breakfast and buy me some eggs and all this shit. But so I got changed now. But yeah, dude slid me a 50 like a mother. Like, here you go, man. Just because I already had Rodeo playing. And I did not know that was his favorite song. And she was like, that's my favorite song. I was like, whatever. He says, no, really, that's her. I thought they was fucking with me because I'm old school. I thought they were just saying, oh yeah, he got some old shit playing. That's my favorite song. Man, they were singing word for word the whole way. I was like, wow. I was loving that ride. That was a good ride. But like I tell people, man, I play music or whatever. I'm just in the car just jamming, just like whatever. I was playing Steve Miller Band the other day. I'm cruising up playing some Steve Miller Band. People like, oh man, I ain't heard this in a long time. I'm like, hey, this is my skating ring music. So I'll be playing, man, just like, oh yeah, he was one of the best back then, one of the best. But now, man, I play Journey, Eagles, whatever, man. I play whatever I feel like. It just depends on how I'm vibing. And sometimes, like when I was rolling up the other day, I was playing this song, man. This shit was funny. And then these people walked up and they asked me for a cash ride because I was playing it. I was playing a song and it was some Mexican people outside. And they walked up and asked me for a cash ride. This shit is funny as hell. Hold up. This is funny shit. Yes. Wait a minute. I was playing that shit. That shit was loud as hell. I be rolling, man. Now that song is called Gasolina and Cocaina. If you go look up Gasolina and Cocaina, that song is funny as hell, man. That shit's, man, I be dying. And these Mexican people walk up, they was like, hey, bro. And I got, on my truck, I got ride service down the side of the truck and everything. So, hey, man, can you take us to this restaurant? I was like, yeah, man. So where you guys going? Oh, man, just like right around the corner, not too far from here. I was like, all right, bet. I was like, how many you got? He said, we only got like 6. I was like, all right, bet, 6. That's what? $25. It was like, bet, 25, no problem. Dude gave me the money and everything. I let the seats up, letting everybody in, and I'm playing that. And they was like, who is this? I'm like, I don't know, just some artist, man. It's like, I find shit on Spotify and I just hit like, and it just goes to my fucking playlist. So it was like, man, exactly. He was Lil Wayne before Lil Wayne. Oh yeah. So man, it was just like, dude, I'm telling you, man, private rides are so easy when you're personable. Let them know who you are. Like, oh yeah, I got the whole Eagles in my thing, man. I tell people, let people know who you are. Do not try to be fake or phony for somebody just to see if they'll be like, oh yeah. Let me see something. Where's my Eagles playlist at? Where's my Eagles playlist at? Oh, it's not in there. Oh, I think it's down. Oh yeah, I was in the wrong screen. Eagles playlist. Eagles. Yeah. This is my thing. That's my song right there. Welcome to the Hotel California. I'll be cruising to that shit, man. I'll be rolling, man. I love it. Say, Jim from Denver, my brother. Say, Keith Preacher did a private ride yesterday, 24 miles downtown Denver, DA, 24 minutes of work, no traffic. Client paid 80. I asked for 50. I'm telling you, man. Hey, Jim, people don't get it, man. I say it, and I try to, and I'm glad you came and you said it, because when I say you tell people a price, and just like they told Dom, They said Dom wasn't charging enough. They paid him more. The dude's like, dude, you got to charge me more. Because the apps have already overcharged people so much. They're just giving us money. They're like, bro, you know how much I would pay for this ride? 24 minutes to the airport. That dude would have probably paid about $100 for that. 80 is a deal for him. 80 is a deal. I know it. Yep, exactly. Hotel California. And I'm telling you, oh yeah. So yeah, rideshare rodeo's in Denver too. So Jim from Denver's in Denver. Appreciate the super chat, brother. And we got rideshare rodeo in Denver. Then we got time to wake up in Colorado somewhere. He might be in Denver too. Says you can check, but you never leave. Oh yeah. And I'm telling you, man, if you just have a decent playlist, put a lot of the old stuff in there, man. Put a lot of the old skating ring music, put all the good movie music, stuff like that, man. Journey, put, you know, some old Michael Jackson in there, off the wall album shit. And it gives people a feeling that they with somebody real. When you're only playing the shit that's on the radio right now, they don't feel you. When I'm playing my music, they know what era I'm from when I roll up. I'll play some new shit every once in a while because I like some of the new artists that are out. But usually when I'm cruising in Colorado Springs, oh yeah, is it damn Jeff, you still here? So usually when I'm cruising, I'm playing my own music, whether it's Nipsey, whether it's, you know, Eagles, something like that. You know, I'll play some Earth, Wind, and Fire back in September. I'll be cruising, windows down, music loud. I give people who I am. And so, yeah, Dia, yeah. Yep. And when you give people a sense of who you are, they feel way more comfortable because now they feel like y'all from the same era or y'all at least like the same music. And getting in the car, having conversation, everything else, even with the music low, even with it low, they already feel like a kindred spirit with you already. They already there already. So it's like, man, this is pretty cool, man. This, by the time you get the ride, just like Jim from Denver said, by the time you get to the end of the ride, they done gave you an extra $20, $30. All because of the music. Because when I did, like I showed y'all last week, when I did that ride for $250, that round trip for $250, I did it. They gave me 112 in the morning, and it was supposed to give me 112.50 at night, and that would have made the 225. It was 225. It was 112.50 and 112.50. So it's gonna give me the 112.50. Then giving me 157.50. They gave me a $45 tip because of all the good music I was playing for the whole trip. $45 tip just for the music. And it's like, you only get that when you're doing private rides. If you try to get that on the apps, they're going to steal that from you. You're going to get a $1 tip, $5 tip, $6 tip. You be like, wait a minute, how the hell I get a $7.13 tip? That ride was better than that. I did a ride the other night, jamming, found a way and everything. They still ain't tipped me to this day. I know the app stole a tip. If they did tip me, the app stole it. That's why I don't like driving on the apps. I don't trust them. I know they steal anything they can. If you don't question them on it, they're going to get over on you. That's why I just rather cancel all the fucking rides and just do it myself. Because I ain't got time to be calling them, sitting on the phone for 30 minutes just to find out I'm going to get $5 in 30 minutes. So like, no, I'm cool. I'd rather just cancel the ride, do it myself. No, I don't got to deal with them. They ain't got to deal with me. The person gets from point A to point B. Everybody's good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the falsetto and that guy from Earth, Wind, and Fire hits me in the soul. Yeah. Pass the fire. He be doing that shit. He be doing it. He be going hard. Dude, that's old school shit right there, man. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. Very first night, September, man. Yeah, so, and that's what we got to do, man. And Antonio was talking about that. I was talking to Antonio. We was going back and forth in text and email. And he was like, man, we got to come up with a good playlist, man. He says, man, if you get a solid playlist, Jeff, let me know. So I got to see what kind of clients he's going for. If I can just know what kind of client, I got to message him back. I'll give him some of my playlist stuff. Because people, man, yeah, the Gap Band, Charlie Wilson, man. Another iconic stream. Thank you, rideshare Lisa. I appreciate it. And once people start feeling that music, man, they feel you. They know who you are. They know what you're about. And sometimes I'll play some house techno music. You know, when I get a younger crowd, I'll play because I know they're ready to get amped up and they don't want none of my skating ring music sometimes. So I kind of amp them up with my music. I even go back and play some old, like, you know, LL Cool J or something like that. And I'm like, oh, man, I ain't heard this song in a long time, man. Just trying to amp them up a little bit. So they kind of pregame them a little bit. But that's what we do as ride service. We take care of energy. We get you from point A to point B. We get your energy up. We get you ready for whatever event you're going to. and hopefully you have a great evening. And if we're around, we'll give you a ride back. Here's my card. That's what we do for our community. And these apps, they don't take care of us like that. They want to take all the money from everything we do, from the experiences, the memories, the energy. They want to steal that from us and say, we want to keep this and use this so we can get some autonomous vehicles on the road to replace y'all ass. So you're not going to get this $20 tip, Jeff. You're going to get $1 and we'll keep 19 out of it. So I'm like, man, they be doing that shit, man. Honestly, I think the most times when a delivery driver gets tip baited on Uber Eats, I think it's because Uber Eats stole it. Yep, Kevin, I'm with you on that one, brother. I'm with you on that one, man. Because I don't think everybody's not tip baiting. Everybody's not stiffing us for tips. People understand the economy is hard, and they're just trying to be nice. Oh, man, I want to make that driver's day. Let me give him $5. But you never see the $5. And they just trying to help. You know, that driver seemed like he was, he was real cool, man. Man, tip that dude like $7. Just move it up to $7. Cool. Driver never sees it. And we doing deliveries and rides all day. Like, man, ain't nobody fucking tipping. People drive Lyft all weekend, and no tips. No tips, man. Well, Ambrosia River, yeah. Since my speaking voice is like that Asian DJ Theo, but if my lady kicks me in the nuts, that voice get the falsetto to I know. Pass the Maya. Like Nice Boys wins got kicked in the nuts. I want some eggs. Look, eating breakfast. What's up, Tiger Meg? Miss Meg, what's good, lady? So they play some Scanner, some Leonard Scanner. Sweet home Alabama. What does Leonard Skinner sing? What do they sing? Oh, somebody texted me saying, hello, how much would it be to drive me from downtown? Give her the fingers. Wait a minute. And wait a minute. Say, hey, who's this? And have you already gone to Gilbert? Somebody just hit me up saying, somebody said, hello, how much would it be to drive me from downtown Phoenix to downtown Gilbert? No name whatsoever. Just like straight that. It's like, because I got a new phone. I don't know who this is. So I'm like, maybe it's somebody I gave a card to. I don't know. But that's what we do all day, man. Like I said, we sit on the apps and we see if people text us. They probably already went. That was like at 2:00. But a lot of times people, like I tell folks, man, if you need to go and it's an emergency, just call my phone, just make it ring. Because a lot of times I might answer it sometimes, but if it's a text message, I don't even hear them. It's like, nope, I don't bother them. I got to check my text messages more, but people don't even put their names on them and stuff like that. Man, I hate that. Hate it. I've been trying to clean my car every night after I get home. Last night I was too tired. Now I smell like somebody was tailgating in my car all night doing shots of whiskey and eating hot dogs. I know, for real. That's funny shit. That's funny shit. Say, Jeff, aren't you glad you got 2 phones now? Oh, yeah. I got 2 phones, one for the club and one for the road. No, like I keep flip-flopping between private rides in LA and San Diego last week. Shit was wearing me out. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing, man. I love going between like private rides. They'll get you to an area and just turn the app on and see what they usually send out a bunch of bullshit. They be sending out trash. I'm like, whatever. I'll just turn it back off. Go to Circle K, give me something to drink, turn the app back on. Hey, $22 ride, like 6 miles. Let's go. Let's do it. Because they know I'll turn my app off. I won't leave my app on. It's like, no, if they don't send me good rides, I'll just turn the app back off. And they're probably like, why does this dude never have his app on no more? He used to drive for us all the time. Yeah. With this truck, shit's a little different. People want a direct ride now, and they're going to pay me a lot more. Okay, May, I'm a friend of Brandon's. All right. You drove a friend of mine to Ammonite Raceway. Oh. Hey, wait a minute. When are you guys looking? Let's see something. When are you guys looking to go? Yeah, so this is somebody I took them out to the Speedway a long time ago. And because I took them so long ago, they don't know I got the new truck. We could do something tricky. I could take the Jeep or I could take the truck. Because I think they only think I got the BMW. So this is somebody I took to Avondale Raceway. The last time I went to the Raceway was in the BMW. I've never took the truck out there. So this is somebody who I've taken before, but yeah. Let's see what they say. But this is how private wires work. We just kind of text back and forth and everything like that. And you set your price. This is my waybill. I'm generating my waybill right now. So now I know who I'm dealing with. I know where they're going. I know where I'm picking them up. Now we got to come up with a time. Then we come up with a price. That's my waybill. I show up, put them on hum. Everything's legit. Got my business license, got my commercial insurance. Man. They don't want to mess with us. They don't want to mess with us in Arizona. We trying to do this the real way, man. We trying to do it the real way. It's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Last mile apps delivered, Curry. Okay, those are the last mile apps right there. Those are all your last mile apps. There it is. I know it's a waybill on live stream. I'll tell you, I'm doing a waybill right now with clients as we speak. I'm generating a ride as we speak. This is the thing, Jeff. You created a monster. Getting fam to take pictures for the channel. There you go, brother. I'm telling you, man. And Duato, I'm gonna tell you like this. I think what the content you're gonna have is reality content. You're not just going to turn heads of riders and drivers. I got a funny feeling some corporate people are going to see this. Maybe people in the news media. Somebody's going to see this channel of what you're saying and really show people the dark side of rideshare when you deal with these apps that don't care. I'm telling you, man, I think you're doing something good. Even if it don't happen immediately or instantly, I think at some point down the road, somebody's going to see your channel from rideshare to wheelchair, and they're going to be like, bruh, get this guy to come in. We need to talk to this guy. Keep it up, man. I'm telling you, everything happens for a reason, brother. Everything happens for a reason. So hopefully the professor can get my Lyft account back and I'll be able to work on the platform Tuesday. When I say work on the platform, I mean accepting rides, just converting them. Exactly. What you got to do, though, hey, nice boys, what you got to do is I've been seeing a lot lately because the weather is getting a little bit better now. People are starting to stand outside of stores like Walmarts and stuff like that because they're waiting on their rides. Man, you might want to have your cards out. Be like, hey, listen, I do. If you live, and most people that grocery shop in the area they live in, like, listen, I do private rides, but because I'm in between rides right now, here's my card. If your Uber's not coming or something like that, I could possibly just take you to wherever. And then I'm like, I haven't even summoned an Uber yet. I just got to go like maybe 2-3 miles down the road right here. Like, I don't know, 10-15 bucks is cool. Oh, that's perfect. 10-15 is cool. You can do that shit all day. 15 bucks, come back to the store, do somebody else. Now you made 30 bucks in like about 25 minutes. You be making $60 an hour just going from Walmart to little apartment complexes, just giving your car to people. Do that shit all day long, man. And I'm telling you, when I had the Jeep, that's how I met some people at Walmart, and they became my really good clients. They were outside and I drove the Jeep around. I parked. I gave my car. I said, hey, if you guys says, no, we got a ride on the way, this and that, we'll call you for another ride. I said, okay, cool. They end up hitting me up and I ended up taking them downtown before. Let me see. I took them downtown. I took them to a bar. We was trying to go to a bar down on Mill. And they said, can you take us to a different one? I was like, cool. We ended up going through Mesa, cutting down to Gilbert. I mean, they was taking care of me all night. Hey, here's $65. They just wanted to play pool and shit. I was like, cool, let's go. I was like, man. And it's like, and I just met them standing outside of Walmart. I had the Jeep. I was when I only drove the Jeep. I just like, hey, here's my card. And they was like, okay, well, we already got a ride coming, but hey, we'll call you for something. I was like, all right, cool. They saw that big ass Jeep driving up. They was probably like, we need to ride in that. Man. This is, yeah, like I said, but it's the people that are giving me the side. I wonder if I'm Lyft. Yeah. And I'll tell you, nice boys, when you do your pitch and you have confidence, like you've done this before, you know what you're doing, you're cool with it, they're cool, they could be comfortable with it. Here you go. It's the people that sound kind of sketch. They'll be like, y'all waiting on an Uber or something? See, that shit sounds sketch. Y'all waiting on an Uber or something? It's too quick. You don't have enough in there. It's too much space. You got to say, hey, how you guys doing? Listen, I'm actually a driver. I'm in between rides right now, but I give my cards out when I got time. And if you guys need a ride, you got to fill that space. Don't make it a hollow pitch. Hey, you guys looking for a ride? That's hollow. Because motherfuckers be like, no, we're good. Yeah, you got to be a salesman. Exactly. Man, I'm so glad you said that, because just like people say it's a sales pitch, there's a reason why they call it a sales pitch. There's a reason why we say that we got to work on our pitch, because you can't make it hollow. You have to have it solid. Trust in your service. Know that you're going to do a good job. Know that you can get them from there to there. Know that you can help with the groceries, whatever it is. You got to trust yourself. And when you speak like that, man, people gravitate to that. They go, hey, man, listen. Be like, hey, listen, I'm in between rides right now, and this is my car right here. Usually I pick up rides all the time, but I'm kind of in between. If you guys need a ride, here's my card, man. If you guys are waiting for one right now, I could take you now, but I at least want to give you my card right now. And they go, well, shit, if you could take us right now, then we ain't got to, what this dude is saying, 15 minutes to get here. We ready to go now. We can just cancel this. Cool. Man, it's like 5 miles down the road. Man, like $20. Oh, $20 is cool, man. Let's do that shit. Hey, $20 is, trust your service. Trust it. Work on your pitch and fill that space, man. Like I said, don't do a hollow pitch to somebody, because it sounds sketchy. Because if somebody walk up to me and say, hey, man, you looking for a ride? I'd be like, why do you want to know? It's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why do you want to know? Like, do you know somebody that can give me one? Like, it's too hollow. You've got to come out and just be like, this is what I do. This is who I am. I see the situation you're in. I see how things could go. I mean, it's a lot of space to fill, so you don't have all these questions of inside of their bodies that they're scared to even ask you. Like, I even saying, that's my car right there. I point to the car. That's my car right there. This and that. Because if somebody walk up and say, hey, man, you need a ride, I don't know what kind of car they got. I don't know what product they selling, what service they selling. I don't know anything. It's very hollow. So, man, yeah, it takes about 20 minutes to get a ride from the border too. So what you got to do is you got to work on your location pitches. Like, okay, if it's at a grocery store, if it's at a nightclub, if it's the airport, you've got to have a way. What up, Myron? You gotta have a way to actually say, this is what I want to do, and I can take care of that service for you. And if you can't do it right now, here's my card. Make sure you keep this card, because if you're in a position again, just use this card and I'll come get you. Always close the deal right now, but let them know that even if this deal don't close, there's a potential for a future. And that's where the card comes in handy right there. And they'll look at it when they get it, go, okay, cool, man. Oh, nice car. Okay. And like, yeah, saying, you know what, say, if you don't have cash, that's cool, man. I got Cash App, Venmo on the back. You can pay me like that. And that lets you know that you'll connect with me. Your phone and my phone will connect. And that's our security measure right there. So they know who you're with. They know who I'm with. Our phones will get connected at some point. It ain't always just cash. Okay, well, shit, can you just take us right now? Like, what you doing now? Can you just run us right now? Or what you doing in about an hour? Because in an hour, I got to drop this up at home. But in about an hour, I know I got to go here, and I haven't got a ride set up for that yet. You're just showing them how personable you are, and you're working on not being hollow. You need a ride? No. Okay, then. Hope you find one and walk off. It's too hollow. You need a ride? No, thanks. Okay. And just potentially that could have been a great client. That might be somebody who uses, rideshare 2-3 times a day, but you don't know that. You got to look at these people. You got to say, I want to keep our money in our community. How can I do that with the potential of this transaction? I got to let them people know who I am. I got to let them know that I'm here for them. This is a service I provide. This is my card. Contact me anytime, blah, blah, blah. And you can lock it in, man. Just don't make a hollow pitch. I'm telling you, man, these apps going to have hell to pay. Once all these drivers figure out how much money is really made, and you speaking for yourself and not waiting on the marketing of Uber or Lyft, you marketing yourself, dude, you're going to have a good time. It's hard to do. This is, my card. Hold up. Wait a minute. Where's my card? Here's my card here. So that's my card there. Damn it. It's almost, wait a minute. Here it is right there. So it says, I can't stand that. It's too hard. But it's got my truck on the back. It's got like Cash App and Venmo. Yeah, it's just hard to see on the front. But I got about 3 cards. I got a card for each card I got. So depending on what car I'm driving in, there's cards in there for that car. If I'm in a Beamer, there's cards in the Beamer, looks just like that. If I'm in a Jeep, there's cards in the Jeep, looks just like that. So I just go, hey, here's my card. And it reminds them of what's coming to pick them up or what they were picked up in. Because there might be a night and there's a dude, what? I remember getting a car from a driver last night. This one says, James rideshare service. This one says Jeff. But if it says a car, an actual vehicle on there, they go, dude, that was the dude in the black truck. Remember that? Oh, yeah. That's, man, hit him up. See if he can pick us up Saturday. And that's how I always have a image of the truck on there, the car on there. That's why each car I got its own set of cards in there, because I want them to know this is the car you just left in. Remember this car. I can come get you back later. And that's basically just, reminding them when they see it. And I tell them, take a picture of that card and send it to your friends and stuff like that. That way, if they need a ride, just say, hey, call this guy. Just take a picture of it, send it to them. They go, hey, man, I'm going to actually need a ride. Like I said early in the live stream, my man Tyler, he did that. He got his buddy Spencer to call me yesterday. So Spencer texted me yesterday, was like, hey, man, I'm going to need a ride. I'm like, dude, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Just took 2411 Jersey Mike's. Already suffering more than anybody knows. Uber tried to sell driver service for 35% off this week and didn't set me back at all. Oh, what up, Miss Chris D? Oh, Chris D, you're gonna die laughing. At the very beginning of this live stream, I was talking about you. It's so funny. You can play it later, though. It was funny. We was going in. I was going in. That shit was funny. But it wasn't nothing bad about you. It was just funny about that dude on that fucking live stream trying to talk shit about me. Hold on for a second. I'm about to find this because I'm glad Fred said that. I'm about to find something real quick to show y'all something. Let me go through here real quick. Oh, get rid of all these. Man, I hate that it's okay. Uber, that. Man, I got all dead mail in here. Where's my... Okay, that's it. I got two of them. Bam. So this is going to be a good one right here, man. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. This is crazy right here. Let me see. Copy. Go up here. Paste. Come on, thing. Where you at? Yeah, right here, man. Accept all cookies. All right. Y'all going to love this right here. See, but business cards are... I like that. Them business cards going to be a problem. See, it was just coming this Friday. Okay, perfect. See. All right. Downtown Phoenix to Gilbert. Perfect. I can use the truck or the BMW. Whichever you like. Let's see. Okay. So I told her, I can use the truck or the BMW, whichever you like. Let's see something. I got to show y'all something real quick, but I want to make sure because it's going to go Friday. So, okay, that's that one. My dog's outside growling. He wants to come in. I ain't letting him in. So then that's usually what I do. So I'll send that picture. Then I'll send this picture. Boop, boop. So either one will work. So that's what I'll be. Okay. From downtown Phoenix to Gilbert. From there to there. Is it to downtown Gilbert? Wait a minute. Oh, just downtown Gilbert. Oh, that's nothing. That's easy. It's $40 is easy. That's it. The truck might be. All right. So that's not that far. All right. So she'll be happy with that. All right. So that'll be a downtown to Gilbert, and that'll be a $40 ride. So that's what I do when they say, hey, how much would it be? So I always show them like what I'm taking. Say, okay. So I show them the two cars they got a choice of. I'm not doing the Jeep yet. I'm still doing some stuff to that. So I end up seeing, because they're probably try to use Uber or Lyft, and Uber and Lyft's going to charge them like $50. Like $50. All right. Hold on for a second. Oh. Hey, this is my brother Glenn. All right, cool. Another text just came through. Man, everybody's looking for rides right now. This is, hey, I'm need your service this week if you're available. September 9th and 10th. I'm doing Phoenix for both days for training for work. 8:30 to 4:30. Let me know what kind of price offer on both days. To and from. Okay, cool. That's my man Skylar right there. This is gonna be a fun ride because if he's got to come from his house to Phoenix to train, and then after there to there, this might be a good ride for two of us because I can do a ride from Phoenix to where he lives, but I gotta call either Jamil or Kev. Somebody's got to bring him to Phoenix because he's way out in East Mesa, so he's kind of close to East Mesa. So either Jamil or Kev, you guys, he has to be here at 8:30 in the morning. He's got to be in Phoenix, so we'll figure it out. I'm gonna say, all right. I'm gonna say I'll get you. Set schedules in a bit, brother. All right, here we go. Hold up, brother. Thank you. All right, cool. So yeah, I told him I'll get him a set schedule in a bit. So I got the one girl, she wants to go downtown, Phoenix to Gilbert. Then I got this guy coming from way out there all the way back here. So that means Jamil or Kev, you're gonna have to bring my client out here, and then after he gets off, I'll take him back. It's like, yeah, man, this is gonna be a crazy one. Because for me to drive out to, because I'm out the airport, so for me to drive out to get him, then all the way back past me, all the way to Phoenix, it's kind of pointless. So I'm like, well, what I could do is I know I got people out there already. Y'all just grab him in the morning, bring him this way, and when he gets off, I'm already out here. I'll just take him back. So I don't know. We'll get it figured out. But this is one of my good clients right here, man. This is cool. Let me know ASAP. I could pay you on Wednesday when I get the direct deposit drops. Cool. 9th and the 10th. Was that tomorrow and the next day? All right, cool. Oh, shit. September the 9th is 8:30. I can't because I got to do airport run tomorrow morning. Jamil, Bighorn Kev, one of y'all got to do a run because I can't do this. I got airport tomorrow. Shit. I just saw what he said the 9th and the 10th. All right. Okay, cool. So he's got to be in Phoenix tomorrow. All right, bet. I'm gonna see something. I'm just gonna tell him bet right now because I'm gonna work out a deal for him so I can get him out here because I gotta be at the airport tomorrow. Jeez, I totally forgot because I'll be dropping some off at the airport in the morning, so I'm not gonna be able to get him at the same time. It's kind of like bad deal. Man. It's an epic live streaming, Jeff. Hey, appreciate that valid request. Appreciate it. Man, this is how we work though, man. We get people will be sending us, requests all day. And I know that, Friday, she's got to get to where she's got to get to. So I'm cool with that. But tomorrow and the next day, I could probably do, it's going to be too hard, way too hard. Because there's no way I can do that 8:30 in the morning when anyways, because I already have something booked for 8:30 tomorrow. So this is why you got to have a team, man. You got to have a team because I know either Jamil or Kev, somebody's got to do this ride tomorrow because I'm not going to be able to do it. And I'm like, and I appreciate the fact that my team is willing to step up and help me out because even though I'm not texting them back right now, I'm not really worried about it. I know my people got him. I know they got him. So you guys are going to end up getting paid for that ride. You'll just bring him in town tomorrow. I'll take him back. And on the 10th, do it again. Just bring him to town and I'll take him back. So it's like, this is how we help each other out. Or if it comes to the point where if one of you guys are still in Phoenix when he gets off work, then you can save me the trouble of having to take him back. See what I'm saying? I mean, we can work this shit out, man. That's why I like having a team because everybody out there is going to have to pitch in to say what their schedule's looking like, whether or not they can and can't. Because if Kev's got work tomorrow morning or if Jamil's got work tomorrow morning, I'm already working tomorrow morning. Now I got to dig deeper into the roster now. I got to go because I know them two are out there. Now I got to go, I don't know. No, because Jamie's close too. Jamie's right here. So she'd have to go out there too. Man, we got to figure this shit out. We got to figure it out. So do like the drivers in Kenya, but don't charge double. That's funny. The apps are trying to get me played, not paid. Yeah, man. Zero strikes a nerd. I'm telling you, man, the app is trying to get me played, not paid. Cancel the ride for them so they don't get hit twice. Oh, yeah. And guess what, Megs? They said that what they're doing now is they're starting to charge the rider now. The riders, if the driver cancels, man. Oh, Robin, she's way out in Western Arizona. She's about 3 hours away from us. She's too far out. We would use her, but she's too far out. Ooh, but I got something to show you guys. Check this out right here. Wait till y'all see this. Look at this. What? Look at this. Wait a minute. It says Uber and Turo. Wait a minute. Let me try to scoot this over real quick. There we go. Look at that. Uber and Turo announced partnership to bring Turo vehicles to Uber Rent. Yeah, Uber Rent. So they're going to start letting people rent a car basically like Turo, but through Uber. And the Uber CEO, the Turo CEO is actually talking about it. I was like, what? It says Uber will bring Turo's extraordinary selection of over 1,600 makes and models to the Uber Rent platform beginning early 2025. Now, early 2025, they're also getting rid of the comfort. They're also getting rid of the comfort. So, or comfort of some people's cars. They're sending people messages saying, hey, we're getting rid of your comfort. So they're going to start renting. When people want comfort, they're going to start saying, well, you can rent a car from us. So it says Uber's partnership. So our partnership with Uber unlocks a huge opportunity to utilize the Uber Rent platform to turbocharge growth and further cement our position as the world's largest peer-to-peer car sharing platform. Now, if you're already on Turo, think about it. If you're already on Turo and now Uber jumps in, that's another mouth to feed. It's another mouth to feed now. I'm telling y'all, man, these people are doing some shady shit. So the people who have their cars on Turo, you know, when Uber comes in, Uber says, well, these people are desperate. They're pigeons. We don't got to pay them a lot. So all we got to do is just set their price at this, price fixing, set their price at this, and that's what they get now. Man, I'm telling you. So it's live now. Kia with the Kia Flex. Oh, shit. That's crazy. So if it's live now, yeah, this is going to be pretty bad, man. This is going to be pretty bad. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to see if I can find one of these videos because I swear it was going to be on YouTube. Hold up for a second. Because when I saw that, I was like, no way. I'm like, if Uber and Turo start doing this shit, it's a wrap. Let me see something. Uber, Turo. Let's see something. No, that was a year ago, and that was a year ago. Okay, here it is. 3 days ago, this. Yeah, this guy here. This guy right here.
Joining us this morning is Turo CEO Andre Haddad. Andre, congratulations. Interesting evolution of the model here. Talk first about what's available. How many makes and models, for example, are we talking about?
Well, thanks for having me. First of all, I'm very excited to talk about this partnership. You know, we're going to enable our hosts who've listed 365,000 active vehicles over the last 12 months, over 1,600 makes and models throughout our 5 markets to be included in the Uber app. So we're very excited for the opportunity we're creating for our host community to expand their business on our platforms.
Talk about what you see as the addressable market and what this kind of partnership is, who's it going to displace?
Well, I think the addressable market opportunity is really huge. We estimate it to be north of 150 billion. This is what consumers spend in our 5 markets on long distance mobility, meaning trips that are more than 30 miles. And that's really the core of the market of Turo. We enable hosts to list their cars over a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. The average trip is 4 days on our platform. And that's where we see the core profitable opportunities that we're pursuing with Uber.
Which kinds of markets, for example, will be the tip of the spear that are going to drive this kind of evolution?
We've seen our business really be all over the country, all over the world now in 5 markets. We have an incredible geographic network. You know, we don't have to be tethered to a rental car agency or a parking lot in order for our hosts to operate. They can operate from their homes. They can park their cars in, near the airports or at the airports where we have permits. So our network is really incredible. We have over 15,000 cities that we're seeing our cars being available on. And so we see the market mostly in the urban and airport areas, but also in suburban and rural areas as well.
Uber used to be in this business, right?
Hold up, I'm gonna stop that. So y'all see what they're doing. He said airport. So we knowing that they don't like us converting. Well, they got Waymos right now going to the airport in Phoenix. So Waymo is doing all the short trips. And he's saying they want to do mid-range to long trips. They're trying to get rid of drivers through any way possible. They want to already have these cars. So somebody lands, takes a Waymo to their Turo. So they'll just Waymo to Turo, get in the Turo car. Instead of paying $198 like that one lady paid, she'll probably pay Turo, let's say, $80, $90 to take the car and bring it back the next day or something like that. And so the driver, Uber driver, Lyft drivers, we're not going to be anywhere to be found. They'll say, well, we got Turo to come pick you up. And then they'll take you to your Waymo. A Waymo will come pick you up. They'll take it to your Turo, and then you just pay the Turo fee, and you don't have to ever worry about a driver. You don't have to worry about converting a ride. Don't got to worry about cash rides. We ain't got to worry about nothing. They are completely trying to get rid of airport traffic. That's why I'm glad I rely on my private people to do airport. I don't really do a lot of Uber, Lyft airport because I'm telling you, up to some shady shit. They've been up to something shady.
They had their own car share company, which they bought and then shut it down. What are they getting from you that they couldn't figure out themselves?
Well, I think, the advantages that we've built over the last few years are tremendous. We, I think as a company, have been from the very beginning obsessed with our customers and our customer experience. We have on the team a lot of marketplace expertise that we've brought in for the last 15 years to build the business. And we've innovated through our scale and data, in particular through our risk management and through our risk score that's enabled us to build a very high quality marketplace for our hosts and guests. And I think that's what enabled us to really win in this market.
So what does it mean about your plans to go public? Clearly, this would be the kind of welcome news. And I know you have been laying the groundwork for that move. Where are we?
Right. Well, it's hard for me to comment on our IPO plans, as you can imagine, because we're in a quiet period. But, whether it is something that we'll be able to talk about anytime soon, the goal for us is to continue to grow the business as fast as possible for the next many, many years. So we're very excited to partner with Uber. We think it's going to expand our market opportunity, and I think it's going to enable us to grow the business even faster over the next many years.
Before we go, give viewers like a classic use case. Someone's on vacation, for example, but they don't want your standard Honda Civic or whatever you rent at a regular car rental agency. Instead, you can do what? What's your vision on that?
Well, if you want to, you can also rent a great Honda Civic on Turo. It's probably going to be, perhaps more economical, or it could be more conveniently located for you. It could be near your home, delivered at your hotel, delivered at the airport, for example. But you can also find incredible makes and models that you can't find anywhere else. We've got everything from Audis to BMWs to Corvettes. So yes, you can actually splash with Turo if you want to, but you can also find a very affordable, economical minivan or Honda Civic or any such options. It's an incredible selection that we offer to our customers.
Yeah, that ain't happening. I'm telling you, man, they're trying to get rid of drivers. They are really trying hard to get rid of drivers. And they're talking about putting Audis, BMWs, and man, I would never put my car on there. Hell no. No. Oh, yeah. Driver dispatch will go up. And this is the thing. Turo isn't a publicly traded company right now. So Darren M can take advantage of that by saying, if you guys link to us and you partner with us, we have investment capital where we can actually help you guys. So this is Uber trying to invest in with them before they go public. So if they ever do go public, Uber is almost part owner or co-founder of the union or something like that. So man, Yep. Anyone's thinking I'm thinking Turo and Uber are the same company? That's what I'm just saying, man. They're going to try to, before they go public, Uber and Turo are going to be like joint venture company. So any investors now, Uber makes money off of what Turo is going to do. So Turo grows, Uber gets money off of it because of their joint union before they went through the IPO. Something is screwy with this, man. It's screwy. Once you get Waymos, driverless cars, then you get people renting cars instead of from Hertz and all these. You just go to the Uber app. Hey, how much is a driver to take us from the airport to my cousin's house? Oh man, damn, it's like $132. Damn, 132, yeah. Or we can get on Turo. We can have that car Turo. It'll be like $90. Also, we can get it for $90. Oh, that's cheaper than having a driver. Yeah, man, just do it for $90. I'm telling you, man, something's about to happen with these airports because they're losing a shit ton of money from people converting rides. They're gouging, overcharging people. And Uber is already upset in Sky Harbor. That's what they're sending all these Waymos. They're upset at Sky Harbor rides. People are doing their own things. People like me, all my rides are all private. All my airport rides 100% private. So my people don't got to worry about Turo. What we got to do, like I said, my vision on this channel is to branch out and to make sure that riders get on this channel to see who's offering cash rides, who's offering private rides, who's willing to be their driver for the weekend, driver for the days. That's my dream with this channel. I don't just want to stay rideshare, focus on Uber, focus on Lyft. Like Severa said, I want to be that hub where people can say, hey, man, I'm going to go over to the barbecue. I'm going to go hang out at the barbecue for a minute because I guarantee there's somebody right now and that's on there. It's in San Diego because I'm going to have way more live streams. When we start getting more riders on here, I'm having way more live streams, longer live streams, 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. We're going to have a crazy time. And I want riders to come over. Hey, man, we about to land in San Diego. We'll be leaving here in about 3 hours. We should be there like by 7 p.m. Any San Diego drivers? Yeah, I'm a San Diego driver. Oh, bro, cool, man. Is there any way we can get in touch with you? Because when we land, we're going to need, all right, bet. And that's how you guys do it, man. This will kind of be like the private driver hub pretty much, where if people want to really do some business with somebody in their town, you threaten to impound our cars if we were caught. Exactly. They might have airport crackdown in Sky Harbor. But see, the thing is, if you have a business license and you've got the licenses you need to operate in the way you are, every newscast that has ever been done about cash rides at the airport have all said the exact same things. If we catch you without the proper permits, without the proper licensing, they say that every single newscast they give everybody the game. They're saying you can do cash rides at the airport, but we need to see the proper permits. We need to see the proper licensing. Every airport does a background check. If you do background check at the airport and you get that certificate on the front of your car, you're legit. They're giving you game whenever the news. Look at any video I've done that's showing about people who getting caught at the airports doing ride. The first thing they say, we're looking for people without the proper permits and licensing and background check. That's it. They looking for a bunch of pigeons out there just grabbing people. They probably not even on the apps to begin with, or they are on the apps, but they don't have everything wrapped together. That's who they're be hunting for. If you got a business license, there's your license. Oh, you need this type of license. I got the license. You need a background check on the airport. There it is right here. You need commercial insurance. Guess what? Here's my certificate. You can call my insurance agent right here. Oh, so you got everything? Yeah, I got everything. Well, shit, we can't impound you. Yeah, I'm just like Uber. I'm the same way. I got the same thing Uber's got. I got the exact same documentation. I'm just not on Uber. I'm just picking people up. Well, you got a waybill? Here's a digital waybill text message. They told me to pick them up at this time. This time, here's the price right here, this and that. That's my waybill right there. It's a digital waybill, just like what Uber gives you, a digital waybill. Got it all on my phone. Well, damn, we can't do nothing to you. Nope. I'm telling this channel exposes the game, man. I tell exactly what the news is saying, exactly what these people are saying. These apps are running scared. They are not putting money into drivers anymore because drivers have figured out we're getting ripped off. So instead of them trying to be better to drivers and treat drivers better, what are they doing? We don't care about drivers. Let them fend for themselves. So we've been fending for ourselves, and they're pissed off right now. They don't know how to act. Oh, man, we got to put Waymos out there. Or we can't put Waymos out there. Then we better put, yeah, they have the law on their side. Well, they have law enforcement on their side, but they haven't been to court yet. When they go to court, they're going to be like, oh, shit. So that's the law. Yeah, the courts. That's why they always try to settle, because they know if they go to court, the court's not on their side. Law enforcement might be, because law enforcement don't know the law. I mean, law enforcement gives us tickets all the time. They get tossed out in court. They be like, yeah, how come that ticket got tossed out in court? Oh, because that officer didn't know this, and this. He didn't know how to read this, and this. Okay, toss it. Just because a law enforcement agent gives you a citation, you might have your day in court. I want to go to court. I'm not just going to pay it. I'm going to go to court. It might get tossed out. Same with Uber and Lyft. Yeah, they don't have lawn starts on their side either. I know it. Man, what up, Josh? Hey, I come in late and Jeff spitting free game. Man, I'm trying to tell them, man. That's what I said. Law. Exactly. We know we have a pay in court, a tiny fraction of what they stole, so they're still winning either way. Yep. Illegals are running the airport anyways. I stay away from the airports, man. Stay away from them. Stay away from them. I'm telling you, Josh, man, we out here, we trying to help educate people, man. If you want to go out there and you want to make some money, you got to stick in your community. You got to ask your community for help because we can't do this shit by ourselves, man. We can't do it by ourselves. And if this channel, like I said, the things that I think about when I'm not on YouTube, on these live streams, when I'm not on videos, they're big ideas. But like I said, you dream big, you have good vibes, you go for these goals, and you hope these channels become what we think they are. Because if they become what I believe these channels can become, a lot of us are going to do very well. We're going to do very well because we're going to have people linking up with us, paying us directly. We're going to have organizations saying, hey, man, if you guys form a coalition, we'll give you guys, all commercial insurance under one umbrella policy. Each one of you guys will be paying about $130 a month. What, $130 a month? Damn. That's like $4 a day for commercial insurance. It's about $4 a day. I'm in. Guess how much I pay for it on Hum? I pay $1 a day on Hum. I pay $1 a day for commercial insurance. Somebody says, well, you're going to pay $4 a day for commercial insurance. Okay, that's cool. If you tell me $4 a day for commercial insurance, I got a business license, airport background, commercial insurance. I can just go to the airport and I can make $4. I can offer somebody a $4 ride to downtown. They'd be like, is this a setup? You telling me say, well, I just want to do a $4 ride because I pay $4 a day in commercial insurance. I just want to make $4. That's all. Fuck it. Let's do it. Hey, he wants to do the ride for $4. Well, damn, Uber was charging us $61. He's saying $4. He's an idiot. Motherfucker, I'm Chicago rideshare, man. Motherfuckers, idiots. It's like, man. So I tell folks, man, if you have all your ducks in a row and you always out there putting out your feelers, because everything that's going on right now is not going to be forever. When I first started Uber, I was doing straight Uber. I didn't even have Lyft. Then I started doing Lyft. So I was doing both of them. Then I was switching them up in and out. I was doing Uber Eats every once in a while too. Next, Hum come along. Now I'm doing private rides and I'm doing this. Everything changes. Even when I didn't have Hum, I was still doing private rides. You've got to be willing to change. You've got to be willing to adapt and make that leap of faith in your own services. Like O said, trust your services, trust yourself. You got to make a leap of faith. If you're not trusting yourself, this is probably not the game you should be in. This is not a let me hold your hand type of business. We in these streets every night. We riding around creating business transactions. We're negotiating deals every day. You have to understand that if you can't handle business, you should probably run a W-2. You should probably run a W-2. And like I said in my other video, a lot of people aren't even designed for a W-2. They can't even hold a job if they were given one. They'd probably be fired within the first 90 days. Yeah, you ain't make it past the probationary period. You ain't made it. The probationary period of rideshare is gone. Uber is what we known it, is gone. They're investing in other ventures other than drivers right now. Lyft, gone. All this shit's gone. Whatever you felt you knew about rideshare, especially all these channels out there talking about how they masters of the shit, they know everything about it. Throw all that shit out the window. Because the algorithm is changing. These apps are changing. Their implications on what they want to do with drivers are changing. Their incentives for drivers are changing. Their aspirations are changing. So for anyone who says there's an expert, but they don't know where these apps are going, I wouldn't listen to that channel no more. I would be leery of listening to that channel. I'll be like, I don't know, man, because you don't really talk about where these apps are trying to go, man. I don't care. I'm just looking for the surge. Yeah, it's probably an idiot you might not want to listen to. You might want to go somewhere that has a forecast, a business forecast if this is what you want to do for a living. Not somebody sitting around by dumpsters and shit chasing surge all day. You might want to look somewhere else for your information. So on this channel, we look at the news, we look at the market, we look at where's the investment going. If it ain't coming to us, any driver out there chasing surge and doing this crazy shit, you're nailing your own coffin shut with every ride you take. Every single ride you take, the rider paid $45, you got 19. You just nailed your coffin shut. That's $20 right there. Driver paid 160. You end up getting 90. That's $70 nailing your coffin shut. Because with every dollar these apps make on your back, they using that to nail your coffin shut. Don't think they trying to take care of you. Oh man, how are we going to keep more drivers on the platform? They ain't worried about us. If they make $10 on a ride more than you make, that's $10 to nail your coffin shut. The more they make, the quicker it's going to get shut. Your job is to make sure they don't make enough to shut your coffin that quick. Get your money before they shut your coffin. Because every time you take a ride, trust me, that money is going towards all their financial statements to make them look super good. Look at all this money. Look at all this profit we making on these pigeons, man. They're taking these shit rides. They're doing 3-mile rides, 4-mile rides, 2-mile rides, and they're taking that money. Man, 2025 is going to be a crazy year. Wait till Turo hits these airports. You see all these people right now sitting around waiting and shit. Wait till Turo hits these airports. Ain't no more long rides coming out. Everybody going to be doing, 6-mile rides from the airport. You waiting around a whole hour to make $12 to get a 6-mile ride with surge on it. Y'all going to sit around the whole time. Oh, yeah. Chris just checked out the first part. Yeah, exactly. That shit was funny, wasn't it? So everybody who's sent to the airports using airports as their bread and butter. We all used to use airports as our bread and butter when we first started. But then it got saturated. And then the scammers came in. And now they go from scammers to Waymos to Turos. They getting rid of drivers. So everybody out there, all these channels out there, yeah, airport. Trust me, if you ain't building your private client base, if you have not contacted Staples or Office Max or Office Print or whatever the fucking places is, Vistaprint, all these places, if you ain't got a stack of business cards, you setting yourself up for failure because all the shit's in front of you telling you what they're doing. They're telling you what they're doing. This is what we're doing. We're getting away from human drivers because human drivers are a liability. Even Dara said it. The biggest part of our expenses are drivers. He said it. Then he said, we're going to do away with driver incentives so we can turn a profit. Now he's saying we're going to do away with drivers by having AVs out here. Now he's saying if AVs don't come fast enough, we're going to do away with drivers by putting Turos out there. Who's driving the Turos? The people that's paying Uber. The drivers are now paying Turo. And it's funny because me and Melvin we used to joke about this shit. We called it Tuber. We used to call it Turo Uber. We used to joke about that shit on live streams. Like, man, let's do Tuber. Somebody pay for a ride. They pay for my car, but I make them drive it. We used to joke about that shit. We used to call it Tuber. We got a lot of live streams with me and Melvin going back and forth joking about fucking Tuber. Yeah, we're going to be Turo Uber. You pay Uber, but yet I just drop my car off with you and you do and I just sit at your house and kick back and relax while you driving my car. We used to joke about the shit. 2024, look at it. Our joke came true. The fucking joke came true. I mean, I should go find all the live streams where we joked about Tuber and take clips of that shit and make one whole fucking live stream about it. Because the joke that we said was a joke. And we said, man, we should start a business called that. Guess what? Uber and Turo's teaming up now. Uber and Turo's actually teaming up now. Our joke is come to life. And a lot of drivers don't realize if you are not driving somebody from point A to point B because somebody's renting somebody's car to do it, that means you're out of a job. If they've got an AV doing it, you're out of a job. So if you don't got a client base, you don't got business cards, you don't have a marketing way, you don't got social media promoting what you got, you're out of a job. You got to go back to a W-2 now. You got to go work for Kellogg's. If Kellogg's still hiring Americans, they might be hiring immigrants to make fucking cornflakes. These are corn-nosed flacos. These motherfuckers, they ain't cornflakes no more. The box is corn-nosed flacos. He was like, what kind of shit am I getting? This is not Tony the Tiger. It's Antonio the Tigre. Like, motherfucking, the fuck am I eating right now? Kellogg's might not be even hiring Americans no more. So you can't just always say, I want to go work back at a corporation. By the time you get ready to go back, motherfucker, they hiring people right now, but it's all at minimum wage and everybody's happy as shit. They throwing fiestas every day with fucking piatas and shit. And I'm sitting there like, I can't work here. I don't understand a word none of these motherfuckers are saying. They working at Kellogg's fucking hitting piatas and shit full of fucking candy on the goddamn assembly floor. And you sitting, you the only American in the building. Like, I can't take this shit because you out of a job now. You done fuck yourself. You waited too long. Get them business cards. You get them business cards together. Start building your private client base. Let that base radiate. Start making our YouTube channels become hubs for business for the drivers on here. I'm for drivers. I'm for fucking drivers. So when I built my channel, I didn't build my channel to boost Uber, to boost Lyft. Fuck that. I built my channel to make sure drivers ate. And if that means I got to step out of my own comfort zone and do content a little bit different to bring different people to this channel, we all gonna fucking eat on this channel. We gonna eat on this channel. This is, man, hey, Jeff sees the future. Hey, Jeff, I get the winning numbers to the Mega Millions. I know it ain't shit I ain't said on this channel that ain't came true yet. I used to say shit all the time. People say, damn, Jeff, man, you called that shit. Damn, you called it. We was joking about Turo on Uber. Joking. We was joking. We fucking called it. Didn't even realize we was calling it while we was joking about it. Then, oh, yeah, I'm going to kick back and I'll be sitting here eating some food, man. This and that. You can just take my car keys, bring that shit back on full, dog. We was joking about it. We called that shit. Everything we talk about on this channel is based on common sense. Even our jokes are fucking real. Like that's how together we are and in tune with the universe we are. Even our jokes are better information in the truth of what some of these motherfuckers are saying. They really serious about they shit and they all wrong. We joking and we right. We like, damn, man, even my fuck ups is better than your shit. I can fuck up and joke and my shit still hitting. I'm still hitting bullseye with a fuck. I'm throwing shit behind my back like this, hitting bullseye by mistake. Your ass is missing everything. It's like, man, this shit's getting crazy. It's getting crazy out there. So like I said, man, we gotta do something different. If you don't got your business, oh yeah, Brent, I just dropped that Uber Turo rent video. Well, it wasn't a video, just a clip. I'm gonna have to clip it out of this live stream and play it for people because I don't think a lot of people even realize what's really going on right now. They're taking all mid to long rides. That's what's gonna happen because what they want to do is people taking 20, 30-mile rides. They just, instead of just, getting an Uber, they'll just rather, because they got to come back to the airport in a couple of days anyways. So they might say, I'm just going to Turo this car for a couple of days because I can get an Uber there and I can get an Uber back. It's going to be the same price as me just having it on Turo. And I'm like, shit, man. Yep, squeeze the turnip till it bleeds. Oh, yeah. This is a will split that ticket. I'm telling you, shit. I'm like, man. And man, it's been at least a good year. It's been a good year since we joked about fucking that tuber shit. Tuber airports. I'm gonna have to start stealing bus fares from the cities, man. I'm thinking about going to the Greyhound bus stop for real because I was passing by the other day. I'm cruising past because the Greyhound bus stop is just to the west of our airport. I'm driving past the airport. I just happened to look over. Man, it was like 15 people standing out there with their bags. I almost did a U-turn and just went back and just gave my card out to people because they're looking to save money anyways. A lot of them probably got to do Ubers and Lyfts, but they got a long ass drive to make. Man, I got to go all the way to Surprise, man. They're trying to charge me 192. All the way to Surprise. They're trying to charge me 146. Jesse, we might have to do that, brother. We might have to do that. Just say, hey, we're going to go set up shop at the Greyhound bus station. And if you could speak Spanish, go to the one that's over on 27th and I think it's McDowell. There's a bus station on 27th and McDowell right there. And those people are coming up from like Mexico and Sonora and all. I picked up a couple one time and they spoke broken English. They go over to Mexico. They buy all this candy. They spend all this fucking money on all this shit over there. And they bring it here and sell it because they get it over there for so much cheaper. And it's good. So they gave me some peanut brittle and some hot fries. The whole bag was in fucking Spanish. But the shit was better than what it tastes like in America. And I'm like, the fuck? It's like, yeah, so we just go over there and buy it. And they live in Mesa in an apartment. So they go and they buy all the shit over there, bring it over here, and they make a killing on it. I'm like, dude, y'all are smart as shit. Because most people are probably buying it off of eBay or warehouses. They just like, it's cheaper to get bus tickets, to drive over there, to load up a ton of stuff, to come back over here and sell it here. It's cheaper to do it that way than it's just to buy from a warehouse over here. They make a killing. So that's, 24th Street in Jefferson. Yes, that's another bus. I've dropped off a couple of guys there too. And that's another one where most people speak Spanish over there too. So what we got to do, like Jamil, he speaks really good Spanish. I can make it. Un poquito. Habla español un poquito. Like, motherfucker, I can speak a little bit. But we can cruise over there and I can at least say, norte, sur, sol, whatever, south, whatever, sur, oeste, este, motherfucker, whatever. I can figure it out. Motherfucker, those milos, 2 miles, motherfucker, how many? 20 milos, all right, about 20 miles, motherfucker, cool. 20 milos, all right. $80. Let's do it, $80. Oh, gracias. All right, cool, let's go. Motherfucker, do it. Say, uno. Motherfucker, that's Lisa. She just ride up in the building. She be like, uno. That's it. Motherfucker like, excuse me. Motherfucker, uno. That's all Lisa know that shit, just one. Motherfucker be asking Lisa, ¿de dónde está la tienda en la película? Mi cuartos. She be like, uno. Like, I think she only knows how to say one. That's it. I asked her a whole question. I offered her $200 to take me to the hotel over here, and she just said one. Guess she only wants $1. Oh, you're so lucky. Uno. Man. Said the city bus be like, old lady got $1.50. I'll do it. I know it. Go through bum Selena. I know it. Go bumping Selena. Hell yeah. Exactly. We'll do that shit. Go through just bumping Selena, man. Yeah, but for real, man, we should probably consider that, because a lot of the regions that we go to anyways, Turo won't be dealing with and Waymo won't be dealing with. That means we have a chance to still step up and secure parts of our community and parts of travel that a lot of people may not be dealing with. We gotta be proactive. We gotta be, and probably a lot of the shit that we saying, we probably shouldn't say it on live streams, because everything I tend to say on live streams is gonna becoming true. I mean, we were talking about Turo and Uber becoming Tuber, and 2024, those motherfuckers are like, hey, we're gonna become Tuber. I'm like, Mel, we probably shouldn't ever talk about that. Because now they took our ideas. Those motherfuckers took our idea. Now they're becoming Tuber, man. Hey, and then there's you got translation apps on your phone where you speak into it and it'll speak out whatever language. If you say, I don't know how to speak Spanish, can you help me? And the phone will say, no lo sabes hablar español. Ayúdame, por favor. Something like that. And it'll say that shit back. So what you got to do is, they got another one that's clipped to the back of your phone, and it's a speaker, and you speak into it, and it speaks the language of whatever you say. So just getting the translator, and sometimes even translating to yourself. Like, you can sit at home, like just like with a sales pitch, just like you can talk to yourself and be like, how much to go to the hotel, and see what it says back. I'm like, ¿cuánto cuesta voy a la hotel? Whatever the hotel is. I don't know how to say that shit, but it'll say it back to you. And so you start learning the English by hearing the words of what they're saying and shit like that. And so you ain't doing nothing else. Might as well practice, because if you're going to be dealing with a certain demographic, you got to learn the language. I mean, if I'm dealing with black people, I need to figure out what crib is. Crib is not a fucking baby bed. Hey, man, I'm just trying to get to the crib. I know what that's Ebonics, man. He's not trying to get to the baby bed. He's trying to go home. So if you don't know that shit, because you don't talk to a lot of black people, you be like, hey, man, I don't know, how much do Uber charge you to get to the baby bed? Baby bed? The fuck you talking about? You say you're trying to get to the crib. Motherfucker, I'm trying to go home. Oh. So crib means home? See? You got to learn, man. You got to know your demographic. Know what the fuck is up. El hotel. I know exactly. That's just put L in front of everything, motherfucker. El cribo. Say, True can't speak no Nintendo quesadilla. It's like, no Nintendo quesadilla. Fucking cheese games, motherfucker. Cheese Nintendos. So you got to, like, you know what? Sometimes you got to learn the demographic. I would like to learn how to speak Portuguese. One day I'm going to figure that shit out. I'm going to just start, researching how to speak Portuguese and learn some basic shit. Also, sign language, because sign language is universal. So it's the same pretty much across the whole globe. But if you can actually do sign language, you can probably do certain rides of people that really can't speak. I mean, they could probably text you shit and stuff like that. But I picked up deaf people before, and it's the coolest shit, because you can play whatever music you want to play and they don't trip off that shit. It's like, you can play tons of cuss words or not. They don't care. And they'll just be like, you can see them doing that. One lady, what was she doing? I think this one lady was blind, and she was talking to her phone. So she talks into the text, and it like goes, it's crazy because it comes back to her speaker or whatever. It was nuts, man. It was nuts. But I was like, I need to see how her phone is set up, because how in the hell does she know how to hit send and all this other crazy shit? Like, it must be like raised buttons on her screen or something. I don't know. Say Uber Extreme, someone a Bugatti for a flat rate. That's me with my Lambo. Lambo rides $3 a piece. No distance necessary. Where you want to go? We're going where? $3. Bottom line, man, I got to go like 100 miles away from here. $3. He said, last time I tried sign language, I don't think he was doing sign language, Jesse. It was like, what up, cuz? What up, dud? What up, dud? Like, oh, motherfucker, we on your ass. Just, I'm Uber. What do you mean, man? I'm fucking Uber. He said he was deaf. Like, what up, man? What up, cuz? What up? Need to ride down to the grocery store, to the motherfucking Walmart with the W's? You need the motherfucking Walmart, baby. That's Walmart, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Walmart. What about Applebee's? That's an A right there. We're going to Applebee's. Motherfucker, you throwing up gang signs. Like, dog, that's sign language. Motherfucker, you straight throwing, like, Jesse, that's not, you got to go to the sign language school to learn how to say Walmart and Applebee's. I think you throwing up gang signs, man. That's for West Side, and we're on the East Side right now. That's Walmart. Motherfucker, Walmart. I'm going to Walmart. Motherfucker, we're on the East Side. Don't do that. Jesse get motherfucker shot. Bro said he couldn't speak, man. I was just letting him know we was going to Walmart. Like, Jesse fuck around, get somebody killed. I don't fuck with Jesse. No. No, but I'm definitely gonna cut that section of Uber and Turo out of this video and make a short of it, because, or not a short, but at least a small clip, because people need to realize what's going on. And I know my live streams be long, so I appreciate you guys rock with me on these live streams, because they be pretty long. And a lot of people don't have the attention span to sit that long, or the time, or to go back. But we pack a lot of information to these hours, which is why a lot of us drive the way we drive and why we're doing it the way we're doing it. I would say it was a rough summer. Anybody with any common sense knows it was a rough summer. But my car, they're in perfect condition. That's all I can care about. I didn't need new tires all summer. I didn't fucking wreck shit all summer. Everybody fucked up. I didn't blow an engine. Everything worked out. So I made it through the rough part, doing well. Now it's time for football season. This is where the money counts right now. Summer was pretty slow. Private rides carried us through. This is where the money counts. Anybody who didn't maintain their shit or drove their shit into the ground over the summer, they're going to miss good money, because guess what's going to happen in their car during football season? It ain't going to be running. They're going to be watching all this good money pass because they drove it during shitty money season. Summer is shitty money season. Short rides, don't do a lot of rides, whatever. Just do enough to maintain. Now it's time to hit it hard. This is game time now. Now we in the championship. This is where you're going to be showing people making, $2,000 a week, working 25, 30 hours, 2 G's. Like, damn, that's great. Yep. Like I said, I've made $3,600 in a week. Shit's here, man. It's here. Still here listening, though I'm not commenting. Are you cool, man? So I'm always picking up a Van Galder. What's a Van Galder? Picking up at Van Galder. Okay, picking up at Van Galder. Yeah, and that's what it is, though. For anybody who's ready for this football season, this is when it's picking up. Like, y'all just sat here and saw me on my phone. Like, shit, I got 2 private clients hit. Okay, this is the address I need to go to. Cool. So, all right, bet. So he's on Thomas Road. All right, cool. All right, so I'll hit that and see. Well, I'll do that when I got the live stream. But I already got, let me see, that's a total of 5 rides set up. While I've been on this live stream, I set a total of 5 actual rides. One is going from Phoenix to Gilbert. Most likely she's going to come back, so let's count that as 2. She just saying one way for now. She'll probably want to come back. Then we've got my client that's got to go from Phoenix to back, but he's got to do that twice a day for 2 days. So that's 4. So potentially 6 rides. So I potentially set up 6 rides that are each are paying. But the trick is making sure that I don't do a lot of dead miles doing it, which is why I'm going to need my teammates to help me with some of these rides, because I'm not doing a lot of dead miles, because it wouldn't make that much sense. Because for me to drive, 15, 20 miles one way, to come back 15 and 20 miles this way, but only charge for 15 and 20 miles when I really drove about 40, I'll be like, damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. So yeah, time, Bottle Genie, and people for knowledge. The chicken hawking us too long. The chicken hawking us. Yeah, people use 2 phones to translate these one time a day. Yep. Thanks if I was pissed after my Cardinals lost, and I was glad you had live stream. I forgot about them losing. Man, hey, I didn't even think about them playing today because I guarantee, were they in town though? Were they in Phoenix? And also, Jesse, we got a concert tonight. Downtown is a concert. So I'll be down there. It's I can't remember the name of it, but I'll probably be down there for a couple of hours just to do like any rides from the concert area to the bars, hotels. I'm doing quick $20 a pops. Because if I could do 4 or 5 of those, I mean, you might drive 4 or 5 of those. You might drive maybe 15 miles total. You might drive 50. And that's saying 3 miles a piece. And that's saying drive there and back. Because most of the time you're taking people 1 mile and then another half mile here. I mean, it's easy shit. Easy shit. And you do that each 120, you might drive 15, 20 miles total for the night and make $100. We basically just sit parked all the time because we park, we chill, we laugh, we joke. You make a quick $100, you come home. Like I said, me and Jamil, we was laughing the other day because we made $250 on an eighth of a tank of gas. $250. And we sitting there like, damn, we love days like that. That's a $2,000 tank of gas I'm sitting on, a 2G tank of gas. And I'm like, $60, $70 to fill this motherfucker up. And I'm making 2 G's off of that. That's crazy money, man. But that's how we try to do it, man. That's how we try to do it. Oh, yeah, the Van Buren might have something, too. We'll cruise down there, brother. We'll cruise down there. James Reese. Yeah, we're going to cruise down there, man. And like I said, I'll be down there tonight. I'm going to eat some dinner and everything like that, shower up, clean the car up, cruise on down, try to make about 100. If I know, because like I said, the other night I was down there, only made like what? Maybe 90. Probably made $90. That was it. But it was longer 90 though, because I had to pick up somebody and take them like all the way to north, like McDowell. So it was a longer $90. But this shit, yeah, Suicide Boys. That's it. Suicide Boy. We'll do that. And we'll go out there and try to get this money down there. Juan, he always comes out and say, hey, well, he don't work on Sundays. But usually when he's down there, hey, man, let's go eat some tacos real quick. And he'd be having all these little taco spots he'd be finding all the time. Man. So tonight we go down. Our goal is to make anywhere from 75 to 100. And it's sad because we used to do concerts like this, make 300-400 easily with Surge. They don't throw out Surge now. So now we just do everything private. I mean, you could do 4 or 5 short private rides. You make $100. 4 or 5 short private rides on the apps, you're making like $20. That's it. You're gonna get like $20. You do 4 or 5 short rides, you're gonna get like $20 if don't nobody tip you. $20. That's it. When you can get 100 off them same rides, just straight $20 a piece, $100 and be done. That's why we do it the way we do it, brother. All weeks there's concerts on the west side. Okay. Like I said, I'll be out there, man. Because I know the weather, as soon as the weather drops a little bit, I don't know what it's looking like today. Because my little thing ain't telling me what the weather is saying. Wait a minute. Oh, what's the weather saying? Come on. 105 right now. That's not too bad. 105 ain't too bad. I know people say, damn, 105. Trust me. It says 108. And it's climbing up a little bit. Yeah, so we can get it to drop down to about, I don't know, the high 90s. The high 90s, I can kind of cruise with the sunroof open a little bit. People love that shit. So we're going to be able to do that tonight, man. But yeah, we just about 4 hours on this live stream. So I'm going to have to cut this one short. I got to end up, I got to go clip something out of this live stream anyway to make it short. So I'll still be here, but I got to let this thing generate. I got to, once it generates and everything, I got to open it up, download it, clip it down. So while it's doing that, I'm going to go grab me something to eat. But I appreciate you guys for being with me on this live stream. Appreciate the super chat you guys always tell me. I'm telling you, man, I'm working my ass off on this channel. I'm trying to bring riders over here. Because if we can get riders over here, y'all gonna see a whole bunch of different shit, man. A lot of different. All right, Duato, and don't forget, get on Duato's channel, man. He's making a new channel right now. From rideshare to wheelchair. That's the channel. Rideshare to wheelchair. So we definitely gonna, once you get the content up and everything, we'll be ready, brother. But in the meantime, let me keep working on what I'm doing. You're gonna see a lot of weird ass videos hitting this channel. Don't think I'm changing content, but I'm trying to expand the algorithm to include me in a few of the things that they're trying to do, so I can link into them and get them to see that we are drivers here working. We're not hiding from nobody. We here. We trying to work. So let me see if I keep working on. Like I said, don't. And it's gonna be funny because some of my videos will get like 1,000 views, 2,000. These are gonna have low views. But I'm working right now on getting the algorithm to see us. Once they do, Be ready to work, y'all. Whatever city you in, be ready to work. Thank you, Matt, and I appreciate it, man. Like I said, once we start seeing a different flow of people over here, we got to start putting our cities down, putting what type of cars we drive, stuff like that. We got to get out here, man. We're going to be doing it, though. Let me keep working on this channel. The money will be here. Let me do it, man. I appreciate you guys. Much love, much respect. I'm going to see you down there later, Jesse, my man. All right, man. Y'all be easy out there. Be safe. Don't forget, get them business cards made. Get them business cards made. This is the only way we can do it. Let people know we here. We got a couple of cool ways you can make money using business cards at Walmart's, bus depots, and stuff like that. So make sure this is bye, Mary. I know Mary's our girl right there. She's cool. So we're gonna see you, Rasha and Lisa. I'll hit you up in the Discord group.